Like this, all of this stuff could be on the podcast.
Yeah, I just want to make sure this hoe's recording though. After that scare, nigga. That shit just changed it up.
Is it recording?
Yeah, it's recording.
Okay. Yeah, so like we had a little technical difficulties. We're a little salty, but we gonna get into a new thing.
We got a new Nas tape of the fucking Lightly season episodes now, straight up.
Yeah, man, it was pretty brutal, man. Like we recorded for a good 40 minutes before we realized it didn't record.
Yeah.
So we gonna start over, trying to have the same energy. We got Dex with us, hanging out. This Lightly season.
Shout out to the homie Dex. Yeah, man. What were we? Episode 14.
14. Favorite number, 14. Yeah. Yo, so we've been watching a couple of these Ralphie the Plug videos. That like we really fuck with Ralphie and his music, but like yo, I'm starting to notice that he ain't even really rapping in his videos.
Flim-flamming ops.
He just flim-flam.
Flim-flamming and flim-flamming.
He just flim-flamming right now, man. Like half of the time it looked like he just moving his lips. Like he ain't even really rapping. He just punching in certain shit, but he ain't even really rapping, dog.
You could tell he's an op because he got Ross denim.
Yeah,
that's
dog.
funny. Yeah,
like,
he's got
yo,
some funny ass lines.
He's scamming the music video, dog. Like,
yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, he's definitely on that vibe.
Like, wow,
I fuck with Ralphie though.
Like, yo, like he just moving his pause, but he just moving his mouth on some of these shots. Like
he bops, counts some money, sips some lean.
Smoke some weed, throw up the money sign.
Every time he forgets a line, that weed get hit. Slow motion shot. Yeah, he already know.
Yeah, he just like nigga, just
like,
jamming.
Hey, and then he'll slide to you.
He's like, man, I ain't even rapping this part. Fuck that.
Fuck that. I forgot these lines. Like, y'all gonna pay for this though.
Flim-flamming the whole thing, man.
Yeah, but Ralphie still, he's like, you know, what they would call back in the day in 2010, like that swag rap, drip rap, you know what I'm saying?
But
but it still has
now.
Like, yeah, it's more now mixed in with the West Coast bop, mixed in with a lot of drip though. It really is drip. It's kind of, I would say this is the West Coast
vibe.
It's a West Coast gunner.
It's a vibe.
West Coast gunner.
Nah, I wouldn't say a West Coast.
Like I'm talking about his style. Like how? Like I'm not talking about
his style. Not his style. His style would be like
early Gunner. Gunner wasn't always the freshest nigga.
No, I'm not. Oh, you talking about style like his clothes and shit.
His clothes and how he's moving. Not rap style.
I would probably say who is like always wearing their own shit, just all the time, nonstop. It didn't matter. That's who he reminded me of because he always got one of his brand shit on. Or somebody he fuck with.
I mean, ASAP was good for that, though. I'll give him that for a little bit. But I'm trying to think who was on that. What year?
Any year, bro.
That's the real question. What
Any year? I don't, like who was just always wearing their merch like all the time, other than Travis. You know what I mean? But Travis be still wearing other shit.
Yeah, that's true. Travis been on that tip for a minute.
Flu-flamming op.
Oh yeah, he does have the track name.
Flu-flamming op with Drake. With Draco the Ruler. Rest in peace, Draco.
Yeah, man, Draco.
Big traction like that?
Yeah, nah, he was doing numbers.
I mean, he was doing numbers.
Yeah, he was doing numbers. And
getting paid 50-something, 60-something a show.
Yeah, and I think also he had the Drake, like, you know.
He had the Drake feature.
Yeah, he had the Drake feature.
And so that means the industry was fucking with him.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a Drake feature, if you got that stimulus package, fresh out of jail.
I think he has a couple 100,000 or a million views on songs that's like 6 to 8 minutes.
Especially now.
No, I'm talking about songs are like 6 to 8 minutes. That's good audience retention, dog. Like when you really think about it, in today's day and age, that's not happening. It's not happening at all. Like you really got to put in some work to get a motherfucker to sit past 8 minutes or anything like it.
Yo, this is wild. I remember watching this video before and I didn't even know. Hey, that's Ralphie. Still not rapping his words, but hey, that's Ralphie, boy.
Ralphie was ready. Ralphie was always ready on the sideline, man.
Damn, dog.
I mean, rest in peace, Draco, though, because like he really was
wild.
Like I think I'm not gonna say superstar or anything like that, but
definitely wrongful death.
But I think an all-star West Coast rapper known, that would have been him. Like by years, you know, obviously he's been out for longer than before, but I'm just saying, like by our time seeing him, by year 2 or 3, he would have been out there.
Yo, Drake.
They call him Cali's biggest op.
Yeah, I was about to say, did Drake ever do a song with YG?
Yeah.
Did?
They're in the car together and all that. Yeah, I remember that. And I think that was a song with Kamila too. I forgot the name of it, but
You're right.
But I
right.
remember the names on it. I remember the red car. I remember them riding down on I think it's Melrose or something like that. They rode down right on the main strip, and they were doing their thing. There, YG was throwing up 400 and the whole 9 yards. I
Okay.
remember it like the back of my hand. I do remember that one.
That's what's up.
That was a good video. But nah, like I said, man, rest in peace to Draco. And say shout out to Ralphie the Plug, man. But
I bet you that op shit don't work when Drake's involved. Usually, I bet you anybody else, he'd do a song with Draco, YG be like, nah, I ain't doing no song with you. All of that shit is for the birds when Champagne Poppy is involved.
9 times out of 10, his brand is so big it's past politics. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm pretty sure
niggas just got to be like, okay, and just deal with it. That's how I feel.
He pretty much could perform anywhere besides like Russia right now, and he'd be all right.
Yeah, he Canadian though.
Like
but
you know
Canadian.
what I mean. But you know what I mean. Like, pretty much that's like the only place he probably wouldn't get. The only place he'd get some blowback. Everywhere else, free and clear Drake, thumbs up. It ain't gonna matter if he wanted to perform at a Roe v. Wade concert. All good, Drizzy. You know what I'm saying? God's plan.
Speaking of Roe v. Roe v. Wade, Plan B is sold out everywhere.
Oh,
Vasectomies are doubling, tripling in the amounts for scheduling vasectomies.
I heard Durant did the same thing too. That's a fact.
What?
He's trying to abort too.
Oh my God. Yo, that nigga ain't shit, dog. That nigga ain't shit. But back to Roe v. Wade.
But yeah, let's
Real
get on
quick.
that first.
Uma Thurman's daughter came out. She's an actress, I guess. She's an actress.
she
Maya
playing?
Hawke.
What is he
I
playing?
think, is that Ethan Hawke's daughter too? I would assume.
Oh yeah, probably so.
So she was saying, I guess Uma had an abortion earlier on in life, and
Okay.
she was saying that if Uma never had the abortion, she wouldn't be born. I don't know why Uma had the abortion. Maybe it was like complication, like one of those complicated pregnancies
Why-
that could
hold
kill her
on.
type shit.
But why is she bringing that up?
Because Roe v. Wade just got taken away.
but she
There are no more abortions.
No, I'm saying, but she's just trying to say that she would have just never had her. Or
No, that she was able to have her because she had an abortion earlier.
earlier.
Like I'm thinking that it was one of those fucked up pregnancies, and it could have,
Okay.
You remember like in
This
Survivor's Remorse?
Yeah.
That one episode where he had to give her some money to get her shit fixed because she was like raped or whatever, and it was a fucked up pregnancy, and she was real young.
I do remember that. Nah, but with that whole thing, I don't know the positives of her bringing that story up. If it's supposed to back her up, I don't know what I'm supposed to get from that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be real. I don't know what I'm supposed to get from that.
If her mom didn't have an abortion previously, she wouldn't be around. That's what she's saying.
I get it, but I feel like if I was on the other side of that argument, I feel like that ain't even the strongest thing you could have came out with. You know what I'm saying?
It is. I mean, it is. A lot of women die in birth. A whole lot of women. A lot of women get fucked up.
Okay, if she's preaching that part, then okay, I could see where she's trying to make it happen. You know what I'm saying?
I would keep it a bead, right? If my girl is pregnant, and during the pregnancy, like in the hospital, the doctor said like, "Yo, we can only keep one of them. The baby's a goner." I'm sorry, I don't know the baby. I have another one. You feel me? So like,
what about Lil Baby? You know Lil Baby though? You don't know the baby, but
I'm trying to talk something serious, man.
No, I'm fucking with you.
Jesus Christ. How are we ever going to get the women to listen when you say some shit like that when we're talking about abortions?
No, but serious talk, like, I feel that, like, that's a tough choice either way.
Baby's gone. It ain't even a thought. Doctor don't even have to ask me. I'll put that on the paperwork beforehand. If it ever comes to a situation where save my girl or save the baby.
Now, okay, you say
the
that.
The baby's out of here.
You say that because you have no kids right now.
It doesn't even matter if I had kids.
Wait. Nor do I have any kids. But I feel like...
Even if I had kids.
Wait. Let me finish. I feel like the guys that do have kids and they're on their second or third, or, you know what I'm saying? Or if they also...
Bro, if they with their same girl, yes. I don't think so. But if they got like 3 baby moms and 3 babies, I don't think they really give a fuck.
They keeping the kid. I'm telling you.
Speaking of which,
that's what I'm saying. There's not going to be cut dry for everybody.
Speaking of niggas ain't shit or niggas are shit, right?
Yeah.
There's this video going around with this nigga bringing one of his baby moms some food for their son, and then she have him on video. This is why I say social media is fucked up, because she's the one who have him on video talking about she got 3 other kids talking about why you don't ever bring food for the other kids. You know my food stamps don't hit until the 10th or whatever the case may be. Like, I don't know, fam.
Yeah, how do you feel about that?
I don't know, fam.
Honestly, in that situation, I can understand if he was still with her and taking on all her stuff, you know? But
he wasn't with her.
No, he's not with her.
He's not with her. He's just the baby.
He's just one of the baby fathers.
So
okay, all right.
He's going over there with a meal for just his son, and she's having a problem with it. So
he's like, well, she can't just eat the food in front of his.
Okay.
He told her like, yo, I take him in the car. He can eat the food.
No. Okay, all right. There's a few questions to be had here. Does he know that he's with all the other kids?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. That's one.
Yeah, but nigga, I am not bringing food 7 days a week for 4 kids.
Not no 7 days a week. I thought it was like just a little drop off, a little event.
Nah, then nigga be like, he's trying to be a good father. It seems like he's trying to be a good father in a bad situation.
No, all right.
And she's trying to put all them other babies on him.
No, I got you. But
talking about, but these are his siblings though.
I got that. Now I'll say this. Now, if it's like some McDonald's meal,
but shit.
No, not every day. Not every day, depending on the scenario. If it's like a McDonald's meal and it's like a little event that they're all at, whatever. I'm not
no event. This is, hey, we're at the house.
At the house.
This is dinner and or lunch.
You know what would have been easier? To be real, just so you don't even look like that. Just, hey, send them outside and I'm going to go take them or whatever. But I don't know. It's kind of weird having one kid eat and then not the other ones. It would look weird. I don't know how many other kids there are to kind of be like, yeah, I got to put say no to it too at the same time. Like, if it's just one other kid, that ain't too much to ask for a little extra something. But I'm not doing that every day. I'm doing that like, all right, cool. I'm gonna throw it in if it's like a once in a while kind of thing. Like, hey, you hanging out with your brother Ricky or your sister Tisha or whoever, or Katie or whoever it is, right? All right, yeah, I got y'all too, because y'all there. I don't want to look like you just fat and healthy and this one starving. It would look kind of weird to me. But at the same time, it's like 3, 4 other kids, 5 kids. Yeah, where the other baby dad? Where's the other baby's fathers at too? Like, I got to tighten up too. You know what I'm saying? So for me, event, something small, a little gathering, or hey, he don't come around all the time. Okay, I get. Hey, he's gonna come with a little something. You know what I'm saying? If he's there every week, every other day,
that's a lot of money, bro.
That's a lot of money.
Those kids are my kids' siblings, but at the same time, I'm not their parent.
Yeah. No, I agree with that.
No, I can understand if he's taking the kids away from her and having his own time. Like, okay, you got to be responsible.
That part too.
You have the kids as the mother. You have the kids and his child there. He's coming to bring his son some food because his son is hungry. Mm-hmm. You're getting mad because he's not feeding all your kids because your food stamp didn't come in time.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, but like, what about the other niggas, man?
Yeah,
that's that part too.
Dog, just because I'm the only responsible one out of the other 3 or 2 or 1 other nigga. Like, I don't know how many other baby fathers there are, but it's like, yo.
Yeah, because if she has the mentality, would that go for all the baby fathers? All of them.
Are you doing this when the other niggas come through?
That's crazy.
Wow.
Like, bro, it rubs me the wrong way. What was that?
What?
You didn't hear that weird ass noise?
Nah.
Anybody know? It sounded like a squeak or something. Anyways,
probably just leaned back on the chair. Nothing crazy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. You can't put all them kids on me. I'm sorry.
Nah, I mean, all right. Like I said, if it's a daily task, I'm not up for that. I'm gonna be real, right? But now, if it's my kid, and like I said, if it's an event, something small, very like, hey, we're all gonna go do this activity. Bring your brothers and sisters. I'm inviting them, so yes, I'm taking on that responsibility. Hey, if y'all inviting, my kids to come over and blah 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 blah, I'm gonna have him ready for everything. You know what I'm saying? But now, hey, have him come over. But if it's like
don't put all that irresponsibility on the responsible guy.
No, that's a fact. That's why I'm saying, like,
you put niggas in a bad situation and it's coming across as you're trying to make him look bad because you got this on camera.
Yeah, I don't.
You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think it was okay. Because I don't know the whole contents, y'all just kind of telling me like, hey, there's other kids there, but there's other fathers there too. And to me, it's like, okay, if it's like a one-off, cool. Probably should throw something in. If it's like all the time pulling up, hey, you're going to your mom's house again this week, these same days, same schedule.
I can't do it.
Yeah, you can't expect a man to come there
do it.
Paying off 4 times in a month or multiple times.
And if he's doing all of that, he may be the only nigga paying child support. But hey, I'm not.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not doing it. And then you trying to embarrass me and make me look bad, like the mother kids is my responsibility.
I ain't gonna lie. All right.
To me personally, she don't have the best interest in the kid anyway.
Yeah, dog.
She throws away the meal afterwards. It's like she kicks it in the street.
Really?
Yeah, she's like, if you can't feed everyone, then your kid can't have this. Pretty much. You
gotta
feed everyone, or he can't have this.
I didn't even watch all of that shit.
You're saying
she kicks it.
That's even worse.
So she threw out the meal, just in case you already picked that up, right? Out of spite, she grabs the kid's meal,
and then she kicks it in the street.
Throws everywhere.
Throws the fries, drinks, kicks it out in the street. It says, "Can't nobody have this meal because everybody ain't eating." And
yeah, she ain't shit.
Nah, that ain't shit really, because at the same time, there's a lot of equations too. It's not like we know, and this guy might only have one kid. This might just be his first kid. You know what I'm saying? So you can't expect this guy to know everything that you're gonna want for the kid and how he's supposed to move too. On top of that. Top of that, you know what I'm saying?
That's just a whole other.
It sounds like you have a whole stable going on. A whole
other variable into the equation.
No, but
she really ain't shit.
She sounds like she got a whole stable thing going on and how it should be and shouldn't be. But at the same time, where's those other fathers at? If there's multiple fathers, it sounds like there's at least 2. You know what I'm saying?
It have to be.
It sounds like there's at least two.
If he was doing the same thing I was doing, you wouldn't be complaining.
You know what I'm saying? If I was doing the same thing he was doing, you probably wouldn't say nothing if he stood on it. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? So I just look at it like, yeah, man, some of these women don't have like and I'm not a woman basher at all. You know what I'm saying? We try to uplift them. So I'm just saying a small percentage of you women out there don't have a realistic outlook on some of these expectations that you put on men.
For sure.
Especially
that chick for sure. I don't know.
Got to be realistic. You got to look at the man and know what you possibly could expect and not expect, or you just
that's the type of vibe that'll make.
Real simple.
I could understand like, like I said this before, like how Chris Rock said, like he could understand. He's not condoning OJ killing the bitch, but he could understand that I'm paying all the bills in the house. You got this other nigga living there. We still married. You sleeping with this other. I could understand if he lost it one night and murked them. Right?
Yeah, no, he went crazy.
You do that type of shit in front of me. I hope she waited until he left.
So what, the meal?
Yeah.
The meal thrower?
Yeah.
No, he was there.
No, he was there.
God.
He was there like he dumbfounded. Like, are you serious? Like,
but she's also doing it on camera too
for social media.
So if it's social media and
that's why you don't. That's why you don't even know what reality is anymore.
Nah, she's doing it on camera. So it's not like I ain't gonna say he gonna go Ray Ricer, but he can't do nothing. Like he can't. Look, he can't throw nothing at it. He can't do nothing. Now all he could do is just have his hands out for sure. You know what I'm saying? Like they ain't gonna be no, I'm hitting the chick or nothing like that. But they, he could have went petty mode.
Yeah, bro.
He could have went petty mode too. Honestly,
I'm surprised he ain't go off. Like,
he could have went real petty mode.
She was on camera.
Yeah.
What I mean is he could, like, if it wasn't on camera, he could have started throwing some shit too. You feel me?
Yeah, it wasn't on camera, but like he had restraint because most niggas wouldn't even care.
Yeah, boy, that boy's like 10 shots. You know what I'm saying?
Like, bruh, that's oh my god.
It was like
That has to be like she should go to jail for like child endangerment or neglect or something, bro. Like that shit don't even make sense.
Yeah, that's almost a form.
I hope she had food.
That's almost a spittable offense.
She didn't. I mean, by the argument, I would say that.
If I had to say,
she was arguing.
Yeah, but you know some of these.
She's like, my food stamps don't come to.
Yeah, but
actually,
yeah.
Why would you bring my kid one meal?
Well, yeah, but some of these girls. There was this other story, dog. These girls be wild. They be doing some wild shit to niggas, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like for no reason. Not even on no baby daddy situation, right? Mm-hmm. This chick, right, had her boyfriend move in with her to quote unquote her rental, right? Her rental, her apartment, whatever, mm-hmm. right? The joke is that it's really her house, and she had him paying the mortgage plus with his half of the rent because her mortgage was way cheaper than what the rent was. So she was pocketing money while he's paying for essentially everything. His half of the rent was covering everything.
That's crazy.
And she supposedly loves this guy. You get what I'm saying? That's her man. Like, it's not like they broke up or whatever the case. Like, this is.
That sounds like a lick. That's what it's.
User.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. What she was doing right there. Yeah. To be
right.
real.
And but in the same token, like, these bitches is mad because they hear stories about boyfriends who won't pay for their girlfriend's ticket for a trip, or vice versa, or this, that, and the third. Like, I don't understand the double standard when it comes to certain things, where you get the she should do that or da 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 da. You know, she's getting praised for doing some wild shit like that, but at the same token, this man is like, nah, you can pay for this. Like, we're both going on vacation. I'm not gonna pay for your ticket. Like, and he's getting shit poured on him. It's weird, bro.
Yeah, it is weird.
It's super weird. And you know what? Another nigga that ain't shit, fucking KD.
I think he alright.
This nigga KD.
I just feel like Kyrie.
I mean, he's alright,
either.
but like this nigga ain't shit. Like,
but just to put the subject straight and plain out there, breaking
we were
news.
gonna get into it.
Breaking motherfucking news, as they say, right?
This nigga KD requested a trade. Publicly requested a trade from Brooklyn after all of this shit that he put them through. He got Kenny Atkinson fired, even though they made it to the playoffs.
That did happen.
Without Kyrie.
That did
for
happen.
a long part of the season.
Yeah.
KD was still recovering from the Achilles. They got Kenny Atkinson fired. They got a bunch of niggas traded. Brooklyn don't have no picks probably until 2028.
Karis LeVert gone. Jared Allen gone.
All-stars and potential all-star people gone. D'Angelo Russell gone.
For KD in the original trade. Signing
James
trade.
Harden came and went. You could also blame that on KD and Kyrie.
Mm-hmm. There's more. I feel like there's more.
Now KD is supposedly requesting a trade because of Brooklyn's reluctancy to give Kyrie a long-term deal after all this shit, and then had the nerve to say beforehand that they never tried to understand a raving lunatic. Like, the man, like Michael Wilbon said, man, the man is like a fucking delusional egomaniac. And like I was saying, he borders on a narcissist.
Yeah, I mean, KD, well, Kyrie is definitely the problem, but when it comes down to KD, man, I think. Yeah,
but when you not allow the problem, but you like, I can't think of this word. I couldn't think of the word last time we were trying to record this, even now. When you like.
He pled the fifth, basically.
What's the word when you let shit happen? You enable. Yeah. When you enable stuff?
Nah. I think it was negligence.
It doesn't matter if he was negligent.
Yeah.
He still enabled. He still enabled this nigga's childish behavior. Like, I can rehash all the shit that Kyrie did. All of it. From the whole vaccine thing to instead of being a teammate, he went to the game He went to the game as a spectator in the front row.
Yeah, because
while these niggas was playing.
You know why? The reason, because
I don't care the reason, bro.
Yeah, they try to say
nobody cares.
Yeah, he couldn't go as a teammate. Well, he should have just got the shot and just been out there. But he couldn't go as a teammate on the bench because you have to get vaccinated, but you don't have to get vaccinated being a spectator.
If that's the rules, that's the rules.
Yeah, no, you're right about that.
Like, I don't. Niggas break the rules all the time, right? But if that's the rules, that's the rules. Yeah. You just break them. If you're gonna break them, then there's like consequences. Niggas live with consequences all day, every day.
No, I completely.
Right, so it doesn't.
I completely agree.
That protest and the reason for his protest, and then him opting in without telling the Nets, he told it like, bro, it's just like. It's just
I thought a lot of his reasoning was actually terrible overall, and I'll explain why.
It's kind of It's kind of attention whorish. You know what I mean? Like
he just thinks he's holier than thou, which I get.
Yeah, he thinks his shit don't stink. Like it's nuts. He calls regular people peons. Like all of that shit.
No, I'm saying, but this man, all right. Not just to seem like we got like 19 episodes about bashing Kyrie, but you know these are multi-million-dollar like players and things like that. At the same time, he moved let's say him alone got that team to move a lot of money around overall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is why we are talking about it, because there's a lot of lives that were affected. You know what I'm saying?
James
it's not like in a deadly sense.
James Harden came and left it the same season.
Yeah.
Oh no!
One season,
the very next season,
next season after early in the season, just about. It was pretty early in the season.
Like, bro, you pretty much ran the nigga out of town. You tried to run him down on an injured hamstring, and he was playing. You know what I mean? Like, and then KD just allowed this shit to happen. KD don't say nothing. Yeah. And if he supposedly knows that the Kyrie situation was a big part of it, why he acted like a petulant child and didn't want to pick him at the All-Star game?
Yeah.
No, he should.
Like that. It just.
He was being petty.
Yeah, but he being petty when James is right.
I think, and I'm gonna explain to you.
Just like when Skip was saying what he was saying when he was at OKC.
Let me go ahead and tell you why KD did that. And here's why KD did it.
It sounds like you're going to cape up for him.
I'm not caping. I'm just giving you the information, what was out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be in your feelings about it. I just got to give you the information. If it's just one side of the information, it's not to be heard then, right? It would just only be one side of the truth. But from what he said is that he'd had zero communication with James Harden ever since he got injured, and he was trying to frequently contact him, make sure he was good, make sure everything, but he wouldn't hit him back in anything. Obviously, he's pissed off at Kyrie. You know what I'm saying?
He's pissed off at both of them.
Of course, both of them, but mostly Kyrie, and KD's letting that shit happen. You know what I'm saying?
And then didn't you tell me something that happened between them?
Between Kyrie and James Harden? Yeah. I think I might have said episode 2, but
I don't think you talked about it on the podcast. I think this was just like, yo.
You sure?
Yeah, I don't think you talked about it.
All right, but I'll break it down real quick. Kyrie and James Harden had a lot of one-on-ones during practice, right? And this is when James Harden, I want to say, kind of just got there, or was it? I want to really say it was after the first year. And it was
so after he hurt himself.
Yeah, after the first year,
because he hurt himself the end of last year.
Exactly, and this is like training camp, and they're playing and things like that. So they're doing a lot of one-on-ones.
So this is before the vaccine mandate stuff really came into effect, and before Kyrie and all of them.
This is before Kyrie really decided
said he was not playing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're doing a lot of practices, a lot of coming in. Nothing's like actually settled of what the vaccine rules are. So they're practicing, and it gets a little intense and things like that. Kyrie starts calling James out of his name, calling him a bum, you're washed up, things like that. Because, I think for one, Kyrie was locking him up, and two, James wasn't stopping Kyrie. And I think that was part of the time when James Harden also had a hamstring injury.
He still got it.
You know what I'm saying? So, he still got it. Yeah, he's still dealing with it right now. So, James Harden came in there looking a little bit out of shape. Plus that, so James a little bit in his feelings for one, and then you got Kyrie talking that shit, but then not playing. You know what I'm saying? Then you come in, you dropped in 60 after you basically had me
play for yeah.
And mind you, I'm pretty sure James.
They had James like a run flat, dog.
I think James probably called Kyrie, definitely called Kyrie and KD before even getting traded over there. Say, yo, we good? You know what I'm saying? This is what we want to do. Kyrie came up to you and said, hey, you're going to run the point guard.
And then remember at the press conference, bro, when like they were like, it looked like they were talking about the shit, and James was like, yeah, man, we're good. I'm going to get Kyrie to get the vaccine, give Kyrie the vaccine myself. Mm-hmm. And then Kyrie still didn't come back. Yeah, I think that was the straw right there, bro. Yeah. I think that was a straw because I feel as though there was some internal conversations or something like that. Like, yeah, you gonna come back, nigga, man. Like, KD is out. I can't just be here on a bad hand. Like I said, the man is on a run flat. And you know, run flats, you got 50 miles.
Bro, he
was on 48 and a half miles.
Bro, our God, he just left Houston, and that was the same scenario. If you don't have KD and Kyrie on that team, and you just have Joe Harris, that's basically what the Houston Rockets was before he got traded to the Nets.
And he was just getting run. You know like, they were taking years off his career, man.
Yeah, they were running about 35, 40 minutes per game.
If there's a share of blame to go around, bro, I give James 5%.
No, I don't
Kyrie
blame him
Kevin
on this.
can share 95.
I don't blame him on that stop, especially with the turnout of KD asking for this trade.
He could have picked up the phone if KD was hitting him up. That's the only thing I say.
That's the one reason why I'll say, hey.
But like, it's too late.
Yeah. No, but it was probably like the line in the sand, and then also, then, probably the way he exited too. There was probably some other things said, but
then on top of this, like I said, this nigga KD have the nerve to request a trade, dog. It's like.
But would you stay there if you're KD though?
It's like. Let me ask you. I would have to. I have some sort of like code to myself. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas is paying me $40 million is not the worst thing in the world.
But if you knew Kyrie was just going off, I would have
gave me and Ben Simmons a shot. And I still got Kyrie. Let Kyrie be mad. I would be a different nigga. I couldn't let this happen. I'd have had to go to the Nets and say, hey, trade this nigga.
Oh, no. I mean, honestly, I'm going off based off the fact that he just wants to get away from Kyrie and not that he's trying to just get money for Kyrie.
But it don't look like he's trying to go away from Kyrie. He's like, him and Kyrie are joined at the hip, bro.
But now, if it's for Kyrie to get money, I don't agree with none of this shit at all. Yeah, I'm saying if he's trying to get away from him, I'm really not that mad at him if he's really trying to get away and be traded. You feel me?
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, bro. It's like you getting mad for your girl liking a picture on Instagram while you got a baby with a next chick on the side and she don't know about it.
Second families.
And it's like, yo, bro, I'm not a Brooklyn fan, bro, but it's like, damn, dog. It's like you said. It's like you sold these niggas wolf tickets.
Yeah, I mean, that's true. But I mean, like,
and if I'm the Nets, like I said, if I'm the Nets, KD, you ain't shit. You already knew that Kyrie wasn't shit. We didn't know that. You knew he wasn't shit, and you let this happen. Like, we trusted you. Like, that's like, to get you, we dealt with Kyrie, thinking that you were gonna put a muzzle on this nigga.
Nah, facts.
Nah, that's a fact.
Right.
I mean, but look, let's just say
he want to go to the Suns.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let's just say he actually wants to get traded.
The Suns of the Heat.
Yeah, let's just say he actually wants to get traded, right? Where, like, what's the package besides, like, if it's not the main player, whatever, like that? It got to be the main player.
It got to be the whole team.
Yeah. But when's the last time you seen a person, and both y'all in the room right now, when's the last time y'all seen a person be actually request a trade and they trade for somebody and actually get the other main player, like the straight up other star?
In basketball?
In basketball.
Oh, man.
Like, actually getting
the... see such big trades.
In basketball, that's...
give up everything else but their star.
For
yeah, but it ain't... Like I said, this is one of those... This is a precedent-setting trade. Right? Mm-hmm. KD is like the best player in the league, next to Giannis and LeBron, supposedly. And Steph, to me. He's widely considered top of the league. Some people think he's number one.
You about top
How
top
much
three to
if
top
Michael
five.
Jordan requested a trade? How much would when Kobe requested a trade? How much would the Lakers needed to have gotten to feel like they came up they got somewhere close to equal value for Kobe? This ain't the Melo trade. This ain't the James Harden trade. This is like if LeBron gets traded, which he never has. It's one of those precedent setting, like, okay, the upper echelon players, the top 3. This is like the standard now for this type of trade.
Mm-hmm.
If James Harden got like 5 picks, DeJounte Murray just got 3 first-round picks and Danilo Gallinari to go to Atlanta. DeJounte Murray.
He almost averaged a triple-double last year.
You had to trade your whole team for
Harden damn near Brooklyn had to trade Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, I don't know how many picks for James Harden.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if we're taking that as the ridiculous, how much would you if Steph requested a trade? If Steph requested a trade, what would he command?
I don't think too much teams could fulfill that.
No,
So
I mean,
like I'm saying, if I'm Brooklyn, fuck you, KD.
But
if you want to go to the Suns, I need Devin.
I feel what you're asking, though.
DeAndre.
I feel what you're asking, but
both the young niggas.
I feel what you're asking, but when's the last time, seriously, when y'all, like, just give me an example. When's the last time y'all seen a trade?
That's what I'm saying. This is a precedent-setting trade.
I don't know if it's going to go down that way. I think they just gonna,
it has to be.
I think they just going to wipe out the team besides the other main stars and just say, and then you're going to be stuck with what the Lakers kind of got. They got
but that's what
heavy.
you get. Like
they gonna leave them like
yo,
top
bro,
heavy.
it's like this. Hey, it's either we gonna do this trade or you retire, nigga. Straight up.
Or it's going to be a team like
what you want to do.
Or it's going to be a team like how they did the Lakers, and you know the other team is going to trade off. Like the Lakers traded off all their prospects, basically, right? It was Lonzo, it was Brandon Ingram. You know what I'm saying? They traded off. They basically traded off.
Prospect.
I'm telling you what they traded off like damn near.
At least with Harden, you got Ben Simmons, superstar for superstar. As bad as you want to think Ben Simmons is right now. Before all of this, before the playoffs last year, he was a superstar.
In the making.
He was like, yo, y'all gave Rudy Gobert Defensive Player of the Year over me. I'm going to drop 40 on him.
No, he's a star. I don't think superstar, but he's a star for sure. He's definitely a star.
So with that said, so you got to give me a superstar, another 2 niggas, and a slew of picks. That's what has to go down.
No, that's what
right.
That's what it's gonna be. It's gonna be guys that are like stars, but they're not gonna be the main star of the team. They ain't gonna be the other franchise player of the team.
I know. I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, that's just how I typically I see it.
If I'm the Nets,
I'm holding out for that.
If I'm the Nets, fuck holding out.
I'm straight up holding out for that.
What kind of waste was that?
If I'm the Nets,
niggas literally stopped and watched that. That's crazy.
If I'm the Nets, bro, listen, I need Jimmy, Bam, and Tyler, and throwing Duncan Robinson, and 3 picks, and 3 pick swaps.
Nah, I feel that though.
Nah, that's true. That's true.
I just don't know if you're gonna get all of that.
Like I tell you,
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you're getting all that.
Again, if I'm a nigga with principles. If I'm the retire. Please retire. That's what what's up? Kyrie was just a start. We can play
Man, let me tell you something.
Shit, collective bargaining is coming up too. Y'all niggas is done for. Done for.
I mean, that's the part that if there's anything that's going to be affected, it's going to be that more than anything. I don't think KD's contract is going to be affected or his trade, but the rest of the league, the rest of the players, everybody's going to feel that. This whole
situation, KD, Ben Simmons, Kyrie, James Harden is all between. This is all the fuckery happened in this situation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Fuck no.
Between two franchises. You know what I'm saying? Between Philly and the Nets, you could probably
look at Giannis, bro.
It's not bad on Giannis.
Look what Giannis do. Look what Giannis is doing, bro.
He just stayed on the team and stayed quiet.
He just
stayed on the team and stayed quiet. Nothing crazy. You know what I'm saying?
He didn't take the money and ask for a trade.
Nah, not at all.
Also, the reason why I rock with James Harden is because on 2 separate occasions, they tried to offer him miniature max deals. Right? Like 2 years ago, Houston tried to offer him 2 years, $100 million. Extension onto the already max deal that he had just signed. He would have been the first $50 million a year player, right? Mm-hmm. Then when he got to Brooklyn, they tried to offer him 3 years, $160.
I didn't even know that.
And he turned it down last year. Last season.
Yeah. He could have took that.
They offered him 3 years, $160. That's 53 million.
Yeah, he tried to do that. Bet
and
on
he
yourself.
turned it down. He could have signed it, trade me, but he didn't.
I mean, he should have signed that personally, and I think James Harden should have signed.
Yeah, but you don't see James Harden
should have signed
still
his.
doesn't strike me as a fuck nigga.
Yeah.
I'm not saying KD and Kyrie are fuck niggas, but these are fuck nigga tendencies.
No, I think James Harden definitely should have signed his though.
Like, yeah, but he wasn't gonna do that. Like he didn't do it to Houston, and he didn't do it to Brooklyn.
Nah.
And then he declined the 48 million this year. Mm-hmm. He gonna sign for less money to open up more cap room.
For apparently PJ Tucker.
Shit, PJ and some more.
Yeah, they probably can get a couple more things. I think he's gonna, sign for
he's gonna free up 10 million.
Yeah, about mid 30 mil. You know, what
he could sign when he could sign for 50.
Yeah, he could, and
so that's really like freeing up 15 million.
No, you're right. I think he'll do pretty good. Like, I think they need to get some players, but keep going.
Yeah, bro, but it's just like I just don't understand it, man. Like, you know when niggas literally give you everything you want and you're still like, nah, fuck it.
Yeah.
It's not enough. But it's like, but you literally told us what you wanted and we gave it to you. But yeah, you should have tried to understand Kyrie. What? Can you understand this nigga?
I mean, honestly, when it comes down to Kyrie's like actual moves that he's done and how it actually all played out,
and then he's
there's no real rhyme and reason of what he was doing. I'm just gonna be real. And then
he's always calling everybody else peons. You know,
like I can't see it. If he's that much more smarter than me, then whatever. But
real people move us into the future. People who try to do something like, come on, man. Like, bro, you play basketball, dog. Like, as great as you are, you just play basketball. You're not giving free surgeries in Africa to refugees and homeless people. You get what I'm saying? You're not on the front lines, bro. You weren't on the front line. You took 2 weeks off because of the whole Black Lives Matter thing. You weren't out there. Not that I saw.
He just needed a mental break, It was tough. Yeah, those are the things that like killed me about Kyrie. Like, either way, like I seen Jaylen Brown out there in the front line. Shout out to him,
bro. It's like a soap opera out there, bro.
I seen
it's
a lot.
Like Game of Thrones.
Yeah, but with Kyrie, it's a lot worse than Game of Thrones because it's like I said, he literally probably had he had like Patrick Mills and guys probably move over there thinking that everything was like gonna be locked in.
Patty Mills opted out.
He got some kids and a wife somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like probably I gotta assume, right? So Patty Mills and all these other players, Seth Curry gets traded from his team in his own comfort because Ben Simmons is not playing and James Harden wants out of there, but because of Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, bro. You just got to really think about that. There's a lot of lives you technically affected because you're just not pulling up and showing up to work. I get it. Like, you ain't even. It's not that you not showing. You're supposed. All right. It's not like he's just showing up late. He's just not showing up. You know what I'm saying? That's really the problem.
That's just a wild situation, dog.
And then to further add the injury to insult, he'll drop 60. So it's like, yeah, damn, we really do need you. If you were a bum, it'd be like, okay, you washed up.
And supposedly Dallas are gonna really try to get Kyrie.
Well, they got players and stuff like that.
That's the reports that they're really into getting Kyrie for Luka.
For Luka?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think that's happening.
Put it on ESPN or something, dog.
Yeah, I don't think that's happening at all.
Don't need to watch ESPN.
I really don't think that's happening at all. Kyrie for Luka? I ain't doing that at all. Not that headache. Luka is giving me no headaches and got me to what, the Western Conference Finals? Man, I'm going with Luka. I'm going with Luka all day. Let him dance. Let him do all that stuff.
Oh, Luka lit.
Like the way Luka be playing, step back. He killed the what's the name? Killed the Clippers by himself. Murked off. Who else in this whole playoffs that he was just doing them in? Did the Suns?
Was it the Grizzlies?
Did the Grizzlies in, right? Yeah, man. Can't nobody really stop Luka unless you got a team like the Warriors. So, yeah, I'm not doing that. Kyrie can't do that. And how many games does Luka play a year? Way more.
All of them.
Yeah, even looking out of shape, he's out there playing.
Giving niggas 48 and 8.
Man, hell no. That is Mark Cuban is gonna go on there and laugh.
Well, that's supposedly the report. So
that's terrible. You'd have to.
You know how that goes.
I would never.
This type of person use his own money to do something like that.
That's funny.
Yeah, there's no way I'm doing that trade at all. Ooh. Yeah, KD is a problem though. Whatever team he goes to though, it's going to be top heavy. That's what I think. I don't think they're going to get like another A1 player, another A to A player. There's not too many people that can match up with them anyways, unless you get like a Giannis and, you know what I'm saying? Or you get somebody that could put that much, effect on the court like that. I don't see it happening, but he's going to strip down the team and he's going to make them like how the Lakers are now. You're going to have like a LeBron AD situation and then like nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Or you might have a third player and then nobody else. So we'll see. But look, I bet you Vegas odds just went up again for the Warriors. I know that for a fact.
Say that one more time.
I said I know Vegas odds just went up for the Warriors again.
Listen, if KD goes to the Suns, LeBron's going to Cleveland. LeBron don't want the smoke. Having Steph and Clay back is enough. LeBron don't want. He definitely going back. He going back to Cleveland.
I can see him leaving.
He ain't dealing with this rush shit. Listen.
This rush season. Yeah, I can see. I can.
You remember when? Do you remember when LeBron before the season? LeBron was like on Instagram or on Twitter, like, "Yo, watch. We want all the smoke." Like, he's too old. He stays injured. He can't play in the system. We want all the same energy at the end of the year.
And you got all of it.
You got all of it. All of it. Everything they were saying, they were right. Yeah.
Y'all boys is too old. I already knew that
nigga stay injured.
Bro, that was the same. They tried to build the same team that the Cavs had after they traded Kyrie. And it was a bunch of good-ass old players. And nobody there was young except for IT. And he was hurt. Fucking Derrick Rose coming off an injury, he was balling, but then he had some personal injury issues. So then you had to make all these trades, and you get Jordan Clarkson, and you cut down the team, bro. They had Dwayne Wade, J.R. Smith, Shumpert, let's see, IT, all these boys is playing. Derrick Rose. Like, this sounds like almost a mini all-star team just right there. You still have Kevin Love, Tristan Thompson.
Love, where?
This is on the Cavs years ago. They had all those players, but they were losing. It took like half the year just for them to make the trade before the trade deadline. Mm-hmm. And then they got in the playoffs, and I think they made the finals that year, some shit like that. So, like,
that's how you knew LeBron was losing his powers.
Oh, yeah. I already knew that. I was like, yo, you have a team full of veteran all-stars, but they're also too old because you have a bunch of young teams that can run up and down and do everything, catching lobs, doing all that. It's just not a good look, man. You might as well just...
I'm trading KD back to OKC.
You know what I'm saying? Might as well just...
For everybody. Josh Giddey, SGA. I want all of them.
I ain't gonna lie, that would be kind of cool. But now they're trying to say what trade they're gonna try to do. Let's see what... All right.
Jimmy's out of there. Listen, Jimmy is out of there.
I can already see him saying he ain't gonna click him. He gonna click somebody else. They're gonna want to pair him up.
Nah, Jimmy and Tyler. What did I say? Jimmy and Tyler.
Let's see what they do. Let's see what.
Get rid of?
Have to.
I think they're gonna try to keep it.
Damn, I would get rid of Tyler.
Have to.
No, Tyler is definitely gone. I already know in this equation. Let's see who they going.
Are they gonna build it around Lowry?
Shit, who knows?
Nah. I don't think Kyle Lowry.
He's looking for teams. He's like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the Suns.
Yo,
he was looking for. Sean Marks is out here doing trade rumors right now. We're watching on TV, but yeah, like this man. I mean, yeah, Mikal Bridges a dub.
Yeah, I told you I need the whole team.
Mikal Bridges is about 20. Yeah, see?
I need the whole team, bruh.
Oh, they could trade Crowder too.
I need Devin. I need Mikal. I need Cam Johnson.
Both Johnsons possibly. They'll probably take Payne.
And I'm gonna trade you.
And
I'm gonna trade you Claxton for homeboy.
Facts.
DeAndre Ayton. And I'm trading you Claxton and I need 4 picks.
Oh, Pelicans.
I thought that too. I was thinking that in my head.
Trade Zion for KD?
Nah, I ain't trading Zion.
Why not?
They could trade CJ. They could trade Brandon. But
especially with that number, that's a steal for Zion.
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Zion does want to be in New York, though.
Zion going, you know what I'm saying? You said
but
Jimmy was
Zion
there, right?
Zion
now you
want to
hold on to Zion, but Jimmy can't stay. Zion gone.
Zion want to go to the Knicks, though.
Zion is gone if KD goes to the Pelicans. And I can see now with the Zion, you don't get as many picks. I'm sorry. Not with Zion coming, because now you're getting a young player that was number 1 overall. You know he's nice as long as he plays. As long as he gets to play, he's nice. His stats prove it. Shoot. If I'm the Nets, I'll send you by the bayou, bro, my guy. I'm sending you out to the bayou, my guy.
Zion, yeah, I'd take Zion if I was Brooklyn.
Oh yeah, give me Zion. Give me another All-Star player. I mean, I'm hoping
I need Zion and Brandon.
What? Yeah, I would hope.
Make these contracts match.
Well, it might. If I'm the Pelicans, I wouldn't mind that because Brandon and KD is kind of the same player. But if you could have both of them on the same team with them 2 long, lanky, you know what I'm saying, like players that could just kind of do it all, that'd be crazy. But they might want CJ. You know what I'm saying? CJ and Zion. I can see that too, especially if they get rid of Kyrie. You know what I'm saying? So you kind of have your guard and forward again. Different look. They could grow together.
Damn, we've been talking about people that ain't shit all episode.
Yeah.
All episode. You want to talk about another one?
Who's out there?
R. Kelly caught 30 and Ghislaine caught 20.
Wait, what?
R. Kelly caught 30 years. Mm-hmm. Ghislaine, the girl with the Jeffrey Epstein, she caught 20 years.
Damn. That nigga ain't even seen 30.
Yeah. Groom the girls and shit.
My nigga Mac got 75.
People really ain't shit out here.
He nigga ain't even seen 30. Damn. Damn though, but that's I mean, yeah, he's probably it's
R. Kelly's sick.
Yeah, R. Kelly's sick though. So there was a lot.
Real sick though. Yeah. Like he was fucking with Aaliyah from she was 12. Like her parents are sick.
Mm-hmm.
No, for sure.
Like let's normalize like putting the blame equally onto all the parties. How come her parents?
There was a lot of the parents.
How come her parents ain't getting brought up on any of these charges?
Yeah, because she was with several grown men.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for sure. I would say this too. Like I heard. I'm not trying to. I heard R. Kelly had like walls of tapes and like vaults damn near. You know what I'm saying?
But he caught a child pornography. He caught a child pornography charge. He caught. What he did with Aaliyah from 12 or 13, right? Mm-hmm. Supposedly got her pregnant. Paid a government official to get her a fake ID so he could marry her, so he would be legally clear. In the clear. Dog, and her parents
signed off on the marriage.
Let all of this shit happen.
That's wild.
Like, what's up with that?
Oh no,
like everybody knows R. Kelly ain't shit, right? Everybody knows. Also, like the culture at the time definitely was about that type of life with the rich and the famous.
Yeah, no, I mean,
so like let's normalize niggas in the 50s, 60s, 70s, and 80s that had lots of money. A lot of them weren't shit.
No, all right.
Bill Cosby.
A lot of
Epsteins,
the
other Jewish nigga.
A lot of guys weren't, and on top of that, I'll say when they always do the when they always had those relationships. But no, it was in the music. It was in the music too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, we were talking about it the other episode.
Yeah, it was in the music.
The Belle Biv DeVoe song, where if it's not Belle, I think it's Belle Biv DeVoe, where they're like, she's underage.
There's a lot of
like DJ Envy played it on the Breakfast Club a few years ago, and I had tweeted about that shit. I'm like, whoa, statutory rape much?
Yeah, there's a lot of these songs.
Like just saying about, you know, like everybody hears stories about these rock and roll niggas just fucking 15-year-old girls on tour, like it's water. Like
that was normal back then.
That was normal. Like
people used to get married at 15, 14 back then.
Like we gotta.
But how do you feel about some of these charges that's like 20 years later?
20, I mean,
is that like, I
know there's a statutory limitations on a lot of things, but then there's a reason why there's not a statutory limitations on certain things, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't like, bro. It's one thing if you rob somebody, right? 20 years ago you could change, bro. But if you rape somebody, bro, like you need to get held up on that. Like I'm sorry.
Yeah.
To all my street niggas, you don't like it, but like listen, certain things, you kill a nigga, you rape a nigga, like
that ain't normal.
That's not normal activity.
Yeah, bro, like that shit, there should never be a statute of limitations on certain things.
No, I agree with that. I'm not even.
And it's like, here's the thing, right? Yeah, like you kill a nigga, you should be held up to the same charges. But I also think like there's some cases where you have to kill a nigga. Mm-hmm. You get both things can be true.
No, for sure. Because
I just wanted to have that little disclaimer.
Of course, because like there's gonna be people out there defending themselves or get wrongly accused and things
all
like
types
that.
Of shit.
You just gotta hope that the fanfare of them getting put away would be the same fanfare of having the actual truth out. You know what I'm saying? That's all I mean, and that's why I actually asked that question. Like, how do you feel about that? Because it was like, what, 20, 30 years ago? It was a minute ago before he did that. I don't think that's
a lot of people are trying to
at all what he did.
A lot of people are trying to play the race card, like why R. Kelly got more years than the lady. But I just think the sheer, I don't know. I just think the sheer volume of what this nigga did, on top of all the other stuff, the child pornography stuff, which is another charge.
Well, the volume and the capital that he has.
Because he was doing all the same shit, but he was physically doing the act also.
No, yeah.
I don't think that she was fucking the girls. You know what I mean?
But either way, he has the capital to keep doing it. You know what I'm saying?
That thing got more time than the girl and they feel away.
The white girl got less time than R. Kelly. So there's some people who could be like, oh, is it because he's black why he got more time? Or
how old is she?
Maybe. She's about the same age as R. Kelly, in her 50s.
50s, right? Okay.
Maybe in her late 40s.
Yeah, man.
She was. I forgot what she was doing. She was doing like the grooming.
She was the grooming, getting the girls, flying them out there to the island.
She's pretty much an accomplice. I feel like that's what.
Yeah, but she wasn't physically fucking the girls also.
Yeah, but don't you get the same charge? All right, so
but on top of that,
he
was physically doing the act.
No, I got you.
On top of the coercion.
I completely get it. In RICO cases, you get all that shit right on your lap, right?
So she's not getting charged in a RICO case.
No, I'm saying in the RICO, I'm just giving you other examples now. Now, if I'm in the car, right, and we all conspire that I'm gonna be the driver, you guys are gonna go and do whatever jackboy robbery down the street to whoever, right? And we all get caught. I'm the driver. I never went inside. Though. But I'm just saying. Isn't she conspiring to?
Yeah, but they didn't charge her with that. That's why you have paid lawyers.
I get it. She should have been charged with that.
Yeah, but she didn't. I don't think she got charged with conspiracy. And even if she did,
they lessened the charge.
She wasn't physically doing the act.
I got you. In a lot of these cases, that driver is getting charged just the same.
Yeah, he's getting charged with
we all getting the same numbers. You know what I'm saying? We are all getting the same numbers. If you pop somebody in there, he pops somebody in there. I'm the driver. Same thing. It's like the gun would have been in my hand. I should have just did it myself. Because realistically, it's the same charged. This is why I kind of don't understand that. I'm not that upset about it because it's a female, whatever. You know, they tend to get a little bit lighter things on that. But if we just going based off of, you know, I'm just giving you a few examples of other laws. I know
from the outside looking in, yeah, I get what you're saying. But this is why you have lawyers. This is why they negotiate things.
Hey, R. Kelly had
I'm pretty sure he got negotiated to 30 years.
R. Kelly's lawyer messed up.
They probably wanted life.
R. Kelly's kind of like habitual at this time.
Yeah.
So
but wasn't the whole Epstein setup a whole habitual thing? If she's constantly getting them ready, constantly grooming them, you know what I mean?
No, I'm talking about as far as like getting caught with the government. You know what I'm saying? Like actually dealing
like
with some
you
shit,
only
like,
get charged with you only get charged like contracts and getting paid. You only get paid what you negotiate, not what you're worth. There's very few and far between that you get charged with the time. That's the maximum. You negotiate that shit.
No, for sure. And R. Kelly went to trial, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, like he never had a first offer that was only going to be like a 10-piece or.
I doubt it.
Yeah, because if he would have had that,
his lawyer would have told him jump on that, jump on that, Robert. Robert, do it. 10 years.
But then again,
it's only up from here.
No, I'm saying,
How
but then
did he get?
30.
He got 30. He's done.
He's 50. He might die in jail. He might die in prison.
I mean, he might get out in 15, 20.
I think it's federal. I want to make sure, but I think it's federal.
How much you got?
You do like 93% of federal time.
Yeah, that's tough.
Like you doing all of it.
Yeah. Thought he was doing that shit in the side.
Most people would say you do 100%, but yeah, you doing at least 90 something.
Yeah. It's like violent crimes in Florida.
There's nobody for him to snitch on anyways. So like he was literally doing it. So
I mean,
I'm just saying, like,
he got a lot of accomplices.
No, I'm saying he was the El Chapo of it. So like,
he got a lot of accomplices. People were bringing them to him.
No, for
him to piss on him and do all that other shit.
But you know what? None of those fishes were, unless they were like government
and he
fish.
beat that charge.
What I'm saying is, like, unless those guys were like big fish, big names, like if it was like, a record label owner or, like let's just say if he was signed under L.A. Reid and it was L.A. Reid helping him do that, then
Plus,
he ran out. He's out of money. He's out of money.
Done. He's
no. Not even talking about now. I'm saying he was out of money.
Mm-hmm.
This is why all this shit's happening.
Mm-hmm.
He's out of money. R. Kelly, yeah, he was out of money. Like
he was out of money since
he's out of money.
What was the interview he did? The interview where I said
when he was crying.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. He's out of money.
King, yeah. Once he did that, he was out of money from there.
Yeah, but he been out of. That's what I'm saying. This is why all of this is really happening.
Yeah.
When he beat the case,
mm-hmm.
he was loaded.
No, but I'll tell you what also took out his money because he got pulled off a lot of DSPs.
I know he got pulled off a lot of DSPs, but he don't even own that shit anyway. He had to sell it.
Did he sell it beforehand or
he sold he damn near don't own none of his masters.
No, I'm saying did he sell it beforehand or during? Well, I was wondering.
I'm pretty sure he sold it maybe recently. I'll say within the past 10 years. Okay. I don't know when exactly, but he don't own his shit.
It would have served him better, you know what I'm saying?
He needed the money for legal fees, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. He probably knew it was all coming, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like they said, Young Thug, like his father knew
I'm pretty sure he spent
coming.
Good money to get those 30 years.
No,
he
for
spent
sure.
good money to get those 30 years. Because they could have hung him. Like, he did some real sicko shit.
Yeah, I don't even want to know the details. That's the craziest part. Like, those are certain things I just don't even read up on. Like, that's just nastiness. You know what I'm saying? It's nasty.
And then the child, like, anytime child pornography's involved, bro, burn them. Give them the chair. That's how I say. I don't care how much money. I don't care what it is, my nigga.
Well, I think
there's certain things. There's certain things not even the most hardened criminal allows.
I think them keeping him in, like, he's probably not in GP at all. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nah. He couldn't be in GP because
yeah, it'd be over.
He couldn't be in GP. Not with those charges.
Not with those charges.
And the amount of charges he had?
Not with those charges. Even if he wasn't famous. Even if he wasn't famous. Even if he was just a random nigga.
Yeah.
Right? He couldn't be in GP with those charges unless he's killing niggas.
Exactly.
Because niggas gonna be after his booty.
All day.
All day.
And then I think with the way it's set up now, like, yeah, I think it would definitely go down like that. And that's the part where sometimes capital pun ain't even it. Sometimes you gotta, there's gonna be a few times where he's gonna probably end up by some GP people. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
like,
I'm gonna say this.
The karma's gonna come around.
I'm gonna say this.
You're gonna go visit the
wolves
a few times. I'm gonna just go ahead and say this,
dog. The girl probably should have got the chair, and R. Kelly probably should have got the chair. And that's not me being hyperbolic. That's me just being like the type of person I am, bro. When it comes to little kids.
Oh yeah, no, that's easy. I don't play around with that either. Like that makes it. I'm not fighting you on that. You know what I'm saying?
Aaliyah's parents. I guess that's probably why her uncle got the masters. Maybe this was already like, yo, fuck them niggas, right? Like they led me down this path to begin with. Like her parents, they need to revisit that. So
her parents don't have the master, and her uncle's.
Her uncle controls her estate.
Okay.
Well, at least her bastards.
Okay.
Her uncle is the person that Drake had to go to get the sample. Her uncle is the nigga that Timberland is mad at.
Okay. But he was probably like, man, y'all some sickos. You know what I'm saying? He probably was like on that because there was a video. I mean, I rock with Timberland's music, but he said he never do nothing with her. But he was like, he was infatuated.
Sure he was privy to that shit.
Yeah. So like, crazy. I don't know. Those are crazy times.
And I don't know. Like again, I'm a different individual. If I would have gotten involved in the situation, like gotten involved in the situation, like if I would have potentially become Aaliyah's manager, and like. I found out this stuff. There's a good chance I'd be brought up on assault charges anytime I saw this nigga at an award show. Like, that's just the type of person I am.
Nah, facts.
Like that's disgusting, bro. 12? 13?
I mean, I think part of that, too, was the whole...
Her parents, just as disgusting.
Wasn't that part of the beef of the whole Best of Both Worlds thing, too?
Probably. Who knows?
I think that was, like, one of the things that was kind of brought up, and
and then this nigga was the beef. Oh my god! And then this nigga was the Pied Piper of R&B.
Yeah, that whole
niggas was
shit.
Eating, and niggas was eating that up.
That mass shit was terrible.
Niggas was stepping in the name of love. Niggas was doing all of this shit, and it's like, yo, if y'all know what the Pied Piper was, right? Like he stole the kids. He stole the kids from the town and held them for ransom.
The Pied Piper, y'all.
Like. Y'all niggas is sick, bro.
That's crazy.
Like
had the ad-libs and all. And the clothing.
But like all of those people, it's like Nick Cannon, you ain't absolved for it either. Like you was a heavy R. Kelly collaborator. Fucking B2K really aren't responsible. They were kids.
I mean,
they were kids. They're not responsible for who's writing their songs and who's producing
Nick Cannon was kind of young around them times.
Nick Cannon was an adult.
Was he?
Yes.
Okay.
Right. When he was a musician, he was past 18.
Okay.
When he was in Drummer Boy, he was past 18 or Drumline or whatever the fuck that shit was called.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, I do remember Drumline, but I mean. I think I remember him actually talking about that. I think he was like, when those charges came up, he kind of just fell back. He didn't know what was going on with him and things like that. Because he did Gigolo, but I'm not sure what else he did for him.
His whole album
was R. Kelly's?
R. Kelly.
Oh, shit.
Just like Trey Songz, whole albums.
But how could you really know until that first P video? You know what I'm saying? Unless like the industry talks though.
Are you not privy to some stuff in the industry?
Oh, for sure. But it all depends on, are they going to tell the person who's dropping the bag on them to?
But
it all depends.
You're choosing money over some poor kid's life.
I'm talking about, are those people that?
Yeah, but they're just like I'm saying, bro, niggas are just as sick. Like niggas knew what R. Kelly was about, right?
No,
okay, right? I don't want to compare Hitmaker to R. Kelly, right? But niggas know what Hitmaker. We have it on tape in an interview. Like he's not raping no girls or nothing like that. It's not no underage thing. But it's on and popping at the studio sessions. per artist that we are interviewing at Rolling Loud. Right?
Yeah.
Like, this is common knowledge. It's not like she was blowing a story or anything like that. This is common knowledge.
Okay. Got you.
So niggas knew R. Kelly been fucking with them little girls since Aaliyah. Like, everybody knew. Nigga, in the 90s, it was a thing. Like, he been fucking with her since she was a little kid. Oh, well. Like.
Yeah. Niggas just went over their head with that.
Niggas knew R. Kelly was about some funny shit before I Believe I Could Fly.
You know what? I knew about the R. Kelly.
From I Remind You of My Jeep Times, bro.
Look, I knew about the R. Kelly Aaliyah thing, but I was like such a young kid that didn't like register to me. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not talking about you. You're not responsible for that shit. I'm talking about.
But like the
niggas in charge. They saw that check. Keep bringing them little girls to R. Kelly, man.
Oh no, they're the worst. I'm not talking about them. They're the worst. That's an easy call them out. I'm talking about the artists that have like big label situations. Sometimes they don't really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Some of them.
The artists or the labels?
I'm just talking about the artists themselves. Like, because they were, I would say at that time, that was Nick Cannon's first time really trying to do music. He was doing acting. So he probably had. They
put him with R. Kelly because R. Kelly was writing hits at the time.
Exactly.
I'm not saying.
I don't think he personally knew.
I'll say this. He knew. I'm just saying
probably
like
back end, yeah. Like in hindsight, for sure.
He didn't know. His manager knew.
No, his team knew. I don't think his team would just straight up tell him because of what R. Kelly was as a hit maker. I don't think his team would just straight up say, "Hey, Nick Cannon, you know you're working with a you know what I'm saying?" Because if he looks like he's protected, they're just gonna. I'm just telling you what I'm telling you know what I'm saying? What I think his as far as like Nick Cannon's team probably knew and somebody in that team knew for sure. Whether it was his record label, the record label owner, or somebody down the line, but somebody
I think he was on Atlantic.
And that's
I think everybody was on Atlantic at that time.
And I think he had like some writing deal too, because he was writing shit for Joe.
R. Kelly was writing shit for everybody, bro. Around half of the music industry was getting shit from R. Kelly in the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, he was killing it. He did Joe shit.
He did Trey Songz shit. He did BGK stuff. He did his stuff.
Marcus Houston as well.
Marcus Houston, Move Your Body Like a Snake shit. You know, all of those vibes.
Bunch of shit. He got a lot of writing credits.
Jay-Z knew what was going on when he made Best of Both Worlds.
That's why I heard when some shit actually came afoot and he
like he was trying to actually physically do something there?
I think so. And then one of the Rockefeller people in the backstage was like, "The fuck you doing?" type shit. Whoop-de-whoop. They started tussling.
Yeah, but
the truth comes out.
Yeah, but
they cut the whole thing. That's what I heard.
Okay.
That's what I heard.
So like that chick in the pink said to Charlemagne, "You gonna slap me? You gonna punch me in my face 100 times, and then on the 10,000 time, you gonna say you sorry, and it's supposed to absolve everything?" Like you knew potentially this could have happened.
Oh yeah, no,
right.
It's potential, but it's like, one thing. All right, it's one thing seeing.
If this how this nigga get down, you don't think he gonna try and get down?
I'm saying there's one thing hearing about it, because there's also back in the days too, you had to take a lot of people's word for it.
There was no social. But here's the thing: there was no social media, bro.
So it wasn't like
that's why shit never came out.
Exactly. So somebody couldn't just pull out a camera. So you can
only imagine what else niggas knew.
No, for sure. People
like
know.
Bill Cosby was fucking 15-year-olds at the Playboy Mansion. Hugh Hefner's a sick fuck. Just as much as Bill Cosby.
Exactly. But this is what I'm saying to you. These are all rumors until you actually hear enough people say, "Nah, this was actually happening." Because it sounds almost unbelievable, because these guys were like perfectly perceived, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? They like real perceived as like the guys, like, yo, Bill Cosby, America's dad, Hugh Hefner.
They said that in The Boys.
You know, corporate pimp type of, you know what I'm saying?
They said that in The Boys. He's America's dad.
Exactly. And then Hugh Hefner is like corporate pimping, basically, right?
Make some strong drinks.
so So that's what I mean. Like, those things is happening. And so when you first hear about it and you only hear for like maybe one source or just National Enquirer, you ain't gonna really take it with the full grain of salt. But now when you start hearing 5, 10 consistently, or another star that you like respect and say, oh yeah, no, he was on that shit, da 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 da, and they don't really got no financial thing to gain or take from them, then it starts to stick a hell of a lot harder, because it's like, nowadays, all right, there's always going to be some type of game tape, some type of recording, somebody going to do something in this newer generation. Maybe not us, but like the generation after us, there's going to be some type of piece of evidence where you could just, you know what I'm saying? Like, pull out your phone, you might hear, it might be sheet covers over, but you'll hear what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But now, I think just looking at how it's going, bro, it's not going to be the greatest ending. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to turn. I just think it's going to be a crazy turn up, honestly. Like, for real.
Damn, I wish there was some positive stuff to talk about sometimes, dog.
I mean, shit.
Like, fuck, bro. That should be weighing on me sometimes.
Actually, like, too, I'm not sure if it's a rumor or not. I think there was like a video, but like I only read the title. I didn't get to actually watch the video, so I just seen it in passing. But I don't know if Lil TJay could walk yet. I don't know if that's a thing. Did you hear anything? Did anybody hear about his walk?
I haven't heard anything about Lil TJay.
Paralyzed rumors too, right?
Paralyzed, right?
I heard paralyzed rumors too. Like, I'm gonna be real.
At Chipotle, dog. What was he? He had all his chains on.
I don't know what it was. They were just posted, and
was there money sticking out of his pockets? Like,
and I heard it was like late, so it was like how
Chipotle don't be open till 11 o'clock. So how late could it have been?
Not too much anymore. I know that they don't,
especially not in New York City.
Not like that. Back before pandemic,
if that's where they were, right?
Yeah, before. I think it was Jersey. I think before pandemic, you used to be able to get that for sure. Like, you used to be able to get them things up to about 11 o'clock, maybe get it late.
I don't want to cut you off, but California now moved their time back to 4 a.m. instead of 2 a.m. where like bars and shit are open till.
Oh, they're trying to get business. Yeah. They're trying to get business.
But back to the TJ shit.
They trying to get business. But yeah, with the TJ thing, yeah, he was out there. Boom, boom. They pulled up on him.
They're gonna be crazy Jamaican.
Scuffle happens. Friends.
Crazy Jamaican parties that start at 2 a.m.
They just gave their $23 million residents $1,000 actually.
Mm-hmm. But the reason why I seen that rumor, it was supposed to be like a video of Boosie saying, you know, like, yo, saying a prayer for Lil TJay because he was paralyzed. That's why I think the rumor's out there. But I've been trying to wait for.
It may not be a rumor, dog.
Yeah, but then again,
remember,
like,
we knew like a full 20 minutes when
yeah,
rest in peace Nipsey got killed before anything came out.
That's true. So it might not be a rumor at all. Like, it could be an actual thing. So either way, it's prayers up for TJ on that one, Lil TJay, because that is a tough thing right there. You know what I mean? Bro. He's definitely a performer.
He was definitely on the rise.
Yeah.
Like, that's to like, I'm up to talk about anything positive at this point.
Yeah, no, there's
anything. Look at your phone.
Yeah, we gotta have to pull out the phone on this one.
Jesus Christ.
It's the news is.
Matter of fact, take a time out. Time out. Just a regular guy.
Larry Lord Farrell.
We recording?
Yep.
Okay, we're back. Okay. So here's a topic, right? Since Roe v. Wade is passed, obviously it's one of those landmark situations where it changes a lot of things for people. On a lighter side, Plan B is sold out everywhere. So whoever makes Plan B, they're up. And doctors who perform vasectomies, they're booked out. They're up. So niggas is like, yeah, I'm gonna be still splashing. No matter what.
I'm just thinking about that 21 Savage line, but
which 21 Savage line?
Either Plan B or whatever like that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Remember, Fetty had that one girl eating Plan Bs every night. That's what she said, right?
Oh yeah, that was a thing.
Oh God, he was feeding her Plan Bs every night, dog. Oh gosh.
Yeah, I can't believe they're actually.
That's disgusting.
Popping Plan B
every night, just splashing in this girl.
I can't believe they're actually like changing it up like that, but it's on them. You know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yo, okay. Here's a crazy thought, right?
Mm-hmm.
Being how that you can reverse vasectomies. What if, as a parent of a male child,
Mm-hmm.
you said you got your kid a vasectomy, and then when he was 18, he can reverse it?
I think it's touching.
Is that crazy? In this day and age, is that crazy?
I'll say
logical sense is not, but I mean,
like logically, it works. It works in my head, right? It works in my head.
But the surgery on kids, is don't even sound right unless it's like life or death.
Okay,
you know
so okay, how about this?
Elective surgery,
how about this?
Basically.
I don't know the scientific ramifications of this, but boys get circumcised and shit.
Mm-hmm.
So what if they did it around that time? Would they never be able to, like, I don't know if they'll never be able, like, in my head.
And when it developed.
In my head, it works.
I think there has to be some type of development because you still have to.
It's not. They're not cutting off the balls, bro. They're cutting off the tube.
We know
from
that
the tube from the balls to where it comes out.
Yeah, I don't know the science behind it, but I would have to figure that your body has to first produce it first, so it knows it's there and uses it at one point, and then it's like you could cut it because it's gonna regrow and reattach. Because once you reattach that same cord, then it attaches itself and goes. But we don't know.
So what you're saying, it would have to be like, or what you think, it would have to be after puberty.
As soon as around 12 or 13, you know, you get, as soon as it hits, you could probably do it midway.
I always used to say with Andrea, like I used to talk to this with Andrea. It was like, yo, why don't more niggas get vasectomies? Just cut like especially the high end athletes, movie stars, musicians. Shit like that. Where bitches try and get pregnant from you. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even for like one-nighters and all of this type of stuff. I remember there was that episode of, one of the first episodes of Ray Donovan, bro, was there was a driver in LA and he was scamming all of these like superstars like Kobe and shit like that, where like they'd get a girl or something like that. He'd get a girl, and then the girl would fuck the superstar, and then take the condom to somebody else, to another girl, and that girl would get pregnant.
All right, I looked up some of the vasectomy questions and things like that, but here this is just the legal rules right now, obviously. So under various U.S. laws, the youngest person that can have a vasectomy is typically between 16 and 18, depending on the age of legal consent in each state. Vasectomies at federal funded agencies require that you have to at least be 21 for this procedure.
I think.
And wait, here's another caveat too. Says even though men legally get vasectomies when they turn 18, many doctors are hesitant to perform such a permanent procedure on someone younger than 30.
On somebody younger than 30.
Yeah.
Okay. So I guess logically it won't work.
Yeah.
But like I think that's an option that niggas should explore. So like because of Roe v. Wade now, you know, like they're going after birth control. They're gonna try and go after birth control.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a tough thing, just because I know a lot of girls that take birth control because their period hurts a lot. Like that's a thing that doctors give them. Mm-hmm. So like, what are they gonna do then? Like you're just gonna.
That's true. I'm trying to.
So like what? I'm just trying to.
There's a lot of job losses though.
For them and rape victims.
Yeah, bro. Like
that would be forced to have a child.
Mm-hmm.
Or even like, you know, some people will have health complications like during like
and they know it would,
when they're forced to act like that.
I'm not gonna lie, like if a doctor told you like
other countries, if I was a
female,
Germany, it's 12 weeks.
No, I'm saying if a doctor told
3
me
months.
right,
you should know by 3 months.
No, for sure. But if a doctor straight up told me like, hey, and I'm a female, like, hey, if you have this kid, you're gonna die. Like, I'm probably gonna want to have an abortion, so I wouldn't have to, you know, die. You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't
know, be honest.
bro.
If that was like
that's just shit.
If that's like a, you know, there's special cases for these things. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't think it should have just been abolished overnight. think there should have. I think they should. I know it's been a long discussion, but they should have probably brought it back up and really had more of a rational discussion before, or just different. I ain't gonna say restrictions, but different rules of how they want to use it, rather than just taking it off the market altogether. I just overnight type of changes like that hard is not always for the best. Sometimes it's great, for the end line, but that choice, that freedom that you put in America, it doesn't sound like y'all really did it on this one, but it really is really a sad state when it comes down to that. Let's see, fertility after vasectomies. I was kind of reading up on this too, just to make sure. You can say, although vasectomies are permanent, they can actually be surgically reversed in many cases. So yeah, you still can go back and get it reversed.
Yeah. A lot of people fear complications too.
Yeah.
That's just, sensitive area to touch.
No, it really is. I mean, it all depends on what your travel. If you're a person that rides a motorcycle or anything like that, that may be affecting it. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what type of seating you use, how much activity you could do. Can you sit out for? Yeah, you can't really be squatting though. I'm assuming that's going to be out the game for a while. You know what I'm saying? So it's about the person wanting to heal after that vasectomy, and also whoever the surgeons is really got to be doing a good job. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, aren't things lasers now?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
They got like machines to do most of this shit.
Oh yeah.
I went to the eye doctor the other day, dog, and everything was a machine. Mm-hmm. It made me wonder why are you even getting a doctorate in this?
I mean,
like, yo, you just sit me on a machine and you just do everything the machine says.
Yeah,
the machine tells you everything.
Yeah, no, they're glorified technicians.
Like, bro,
glorified technicians right now.
You go to school for 6 years to press buttons.
I promise you, that's what it is.
Fuck.
That's the new age ones.
Mm-hmm.
They had to go through it.
Doctors had to take measurements and be like, all right, this much pressure. Da-da-da-da. Now everything is done by lasers.
Oh yeah.
The laser shines in your eye, a couple flashes, whole thing's done. Like, hey man, you need glasses. The machine says you gotta stay with this.
Nah, that's a fact.
All right.
Yo. Oh man.
Yeah, the doctor didn't even touch me last time I went to the eye doctor.
Right, you just put your chin on the thing, pause.
Yeah,
the air. Keep your eyes open. Like, how are you supposed to keep your eyes open when there's like an air pressure hose going right in your eye? It's like when they used to give you the COVID test and ram the Q-tip up your nose.
Oh yeah, that was the worst.
What? Like, who can stay still?
Yeah, I stayed talking like every time.
Who can stay still?
Hey, look, every time.
No, a little bit easier, but yo.
Nah, the original PCR, one. I'm talking the PCR original one. Don't move. We gotta go all the way back there. Like,
yo, bro.
Nah, that's a fact.
Mining for gold, dog, in your sinuses, dog. That shit's Jesus Christ, man.
That's true.
Yo, there's like an STD test where they like use a Q-tip in your you know where, and like gotta do that. Could you imagine?
I'm gonna have to sit that one out, champ.
Yo.
That's what you think about this.
Yeah, can't. I'm just.
Holy shit.
Like, man, hit him. It was like getting a gut punch here or not. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
Ugh.
Yeah.
So when you see other niggas, yo, you don't think it's funny when you see another nigga get hit in the nuts, your stomach kind of hurts?
Nah, for sure. We all
like,
know.
Everything just feel weird for a second. You're just like, ah.
If we were computers,
it's like PTSD.
Nah, listen. If we were computers. Yeah, that's all. That's
you get
auto
PTSD
shutdown.
when you see another nigga get hit in the nuts live. You're like, oh.
If you really want to
feel it,
man, you automatically go down if you get hit the right way. Trust me. Like it.
When you get grazed the wrong way, bro. Like, you put your pants on funny.
Oh yeah,
and it catches your. Oh my God.
Yeah. That's a fact. Like, but the thing is, it's almost impossible to stand up. You ever notice that? Like after you get clipped
and they say like jump on your heels, bend forward and do it. Man,
I don't know about no tricks. It's going.
That's
going
not
down.
like playing soccer. You kind of get hit in the nuts a lot.
But the cup usually
The
held
ball,
it down. The cup
all
held
type
it down.
of shit. Niggas kicking, just like it's a thing.
Nah, for sure. The cup usually holds it down, but still, there's still radiating pain around that.
Around the area.
Yeah.
Like it's a sharp. Jesus Christ.
But we're talking about direct contact. We're just talking about immediate weak knees, no legs.
Yo, that's the worst.
These are things that like oh man,
you can't walk.
You can't even walk. It's immediate. Like there's nothing that could bring a man down faster. I think you could probably take a straight, dome piece shot, and you'll probably go down faster taking a hit straight to the nuts.
To the nuts? Oh
yeah.
Man,
you might go down faster.
Like, you don't see
faster.
UFC and boxing matches where niggas graze niggas and they're wearing cups and shit. Mm-hmm. Niggas is like, I need 8 minutes.
Bro, you go down with speed. Like you're trying to rush
crumple.
to the ground. You're like,
you crumple.
There's nothing else to do.
Tissue paper.
Oh yeah, there's nothing else to do but crumble. So yeah, that's for sure, man. I did actually read up on some positive news though, man.
Finally. Jesus, dog. You niggas is disgusting with this negativity, man. Not y'all, but like just niggas.
Nah, it is Irv Gotti.
Oh, I just saw that.
Yeah, he sold his catalog for $300 million.
That means he owns some of those people's shit. I know he used to write music too.
Yeah, and it's only 50% of his catalog, apparently.
50% of his catalog for $300 million?
Yeah. That's what's reported.
He's got a big catalog.
Oh,
that means this is Ashanti.
Nas.
This is
from Nas back in the day.
Nas. This is
he's done a lot.
Ja Rule.
Yep. Even more. J-Lo. There's more than that. There's pop songs. There's like classic songs that he's done. So yeah, Irv has been around for a minute.
300 million.
Did we say DMX? Did you say?
I don't think. Does he got some of DMX? I don't know if he has some of his publishing though.
Nah, he probably got some of those masters. If he was, people were working with it.
Maybe if he did beats.
With Jay. He worked
if
with
he
Jay.
did beats.
Yeah,
because he produced too.
Exactly. So worked with Jay. Worked with
That's good for him, dog. That's a funny guy.
So yeah, 300
mil.
300 M's right there. And I still didn't find out who's the company that bought them, but that's still crazy overall though.
You're gonna start hearing all those songs and commercials real soon.
Oh yeah, that's why you always hear them in movies and stuff like that too. They just been throwing it out everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's been a little, but then again, a lot of this publishing has been a lot of buyouts lately. Like a lot of people are just taking a knee and just cashing out. Yeah, cashing in. Why not? And doing all that too. So let's find out the company before. Let's see.
Team working to find deal. Wow.
Iconoclast.
This nigga's getting his way.
Iconoclast is the company that bought it.
Iconoclast?
Yeah.
No, Kevin Durant.
With who though? With the Heat?
With the Nets. The Nets are working on a deal to trade him. Yeah, I need the whole team again.
That I already knew was gonna happen.
Well, you wanted to bring something up too, Clark. You wanted to bring something up. Oh,
well, I'll give you the details of this too. It looks like they said he explained that the $300 million is entirely for his masters. In fact, those are only worth $100 million, but the Iconoclast do an extra $200 million as credit as used in the creation of his own television properties. So he added in his TV shit. You know how he's doing Tales and stuff like that. So that's what's added in the deal.
Okay, so they get a part of it. Okay, that's smart.
All right, so yeah, that's a part of that deal. But the second part bringing up is actually months before the whole RICO case, 300 actually sold YSL 6 months before the RICO case.
Okay.
Yeah, so
to who?
Let's find out. But
so he's not even included.
He's not even in 300 no more. 6 months ago.
Before the RICO, they sold it to WMG, aka Warner Music Group.
Warner Music?
Yep, for $400 million.
They sold YSL for $400 million? Or 300 for $400 million?
300 for no. Oh yeah, no record label. Yeah, no, they sold.
Couldn't have just been YSL.
No, they sold 300.
Yeah, okay, they sold 300, which includes
YSL.
Okay.
So WMG has that. So basically, you know, it's going to be Lucian and all them trying to.
They're not. Is Warner part of Universal?
No, you're right. Warner's somebody else, actually.
I don't know who Warner is.
Yeah, no, but
they got
all
those problems.
Yeah, they got a lot of people though.
They got all those problems. I'm sure them niggas knew. If Thug knew the walls were closing in,
I mean,
record label knew the walls were closing in.
Yeah, 300 knew. 300 had to know for sure. Yeah, especially if Thug knew, and his father was like, yeah, you know, he knew already a while before this all happened.
No, they had to know.
No?
I mean, I hope you don't try and pull a KD or Kyrie. Take
Bradley
the money and
Beal,
run.
how much money?
250.
250 down, 250 M's down to go back and re-sign with them.
With the Wizards.
Washington Wizards. I mean,
I don't know why KD won't go back home, but I don't think he fuck with his people back in
yeah.
I think that's the reason.
Yeah, everybody's always brought it up, even like during the John Wall times. And
not everybody cool with their relatives, dog.
Yeah, I don't think he's
as hard as he had it. I'm pretty sure. You know,
even if he's that cool, I just don't think he wants to be there that close. Like, I'm just guessing, but I don't think he wants to be all up in the mix like that. Brooklyn is like a nice little distance. I could come pop you, come check you in here and there. You know what I'm saying? Go check the old neighborhood, but like realistically,
nah. Right?
Yeah, it wouldn't make no sense. You feel me? It don't make no sense for him to go back. I like Bradley Beal, but I would like them two in a different situation. You feel me?
Yeah. Me too. Like to see him on the Knicks.
I'd
like to see anybody on the Knicks, honestly.
I think y'all got to keep growing. It's just going to take another like 3 years.
Jalen Brunson canceled his meeting with the Mavs, so he definitely going to the Knicks.
Yeah.
I don't care how much you offer me.
Yeah, nah, he cares. He wants at least 100 or better.
He canceled his meeting with the Mavs. Is what
the
I'm
Mavs
saying.
weren't going to give him 100. They're going to give him like 80.
He had a meeting.
Yeah. Jalen Brunson.
No, but I mean, yeah.
They literally, I think cap space wise, they can only offer him 80 or some shit like that. Mm-hmm. So he ain't gonna go over there and try to stay over there because they ain't gonna have the money for him. And then they still got Dinwiddie, Tim Hardaway coming back. You can be the starter over here and make over 100. It sounds like it's gonna be an easy decision for him. He's gonna take that. He's going to take a 4 or 5 year deal and settle in. I think he's going to take a 4 year deal, though. But I think, honestly, I'm still not sure about signing him. But y'all going to get him anyways. But I don't, like, if it's me, I'm just building up just like how Brooklyn needs to build up after they trade off KD and Kyrie, because they need to do it that way.
Did y'all know Post Malone put out an album? I randomly came across it on Apple Music.
Feel like it came and went, or the
like it was this year. I mean, this month.
Is that his last deal?
12 Karat Toothache.
Is that his last deal on this record label? Maybe it's that.
He re-signed with them.
I kind of think
he re-signed with Electric Feel and all of them.
I think I saw the cover, but I thought it was just a track. I didn't know it was the album.
Yeah, because when it comes down to that marketing, it's not there.
Album's coming up. Meek Mill's coming.
I like Meek. I think he's good fall music.
Yeah, I like Meek too.
I think Roddy Ricch trying to do a follow up to his.
Yeah, he had like a bad little outing, but the songs that I heard on the album weren't bad. It's just
he said he wanted to do a whole album with Mustard. But I feel as though like when you do a whole album with one producer, dog, sometimes it just everything sound the same.
Yeah, but
like,
I think
and it's crazy when you do an album with a bunch of different producers, everything can sound the same.
What was his first album?
Okay.
Was his first one?
I'm here for that.
When his first one, wasn't it with Mustard? Or he just got
I think he had a couple songs.
I think okay. Well,
I think he had a couple songs. But like
those are the ones that hit though.
He had a couple songs. I mean, Mustard didn't do the box.
Nah.
He didn't do the box, and that was the biggest song. So but like back to what I was saying, like I listened to Ty Dolla $ign's last album.
Yeah.
The one that's in the commercial.
Uh-huh.
every song damn near is the guitar, and it's not all the same producers, not all the same producer, but it's like the same Spanish guitar in damn near every song.
Oh yeah.
And that's with different people.
I mean, you know, it's a copycat league, as they say,
Beat,
right?
every Dre beat damn near sound the same to me. Like, I'm just gonna keep it a bean. Like, you could tell it's a Dre beat. Like, there hasn't been too many Dre beats where I was like, oh shit, that's a Dre beat? I didn't know that.
You know,
It didn't sound like anything. It's like Pharrell beats. Like, after the couple, 2-3 times you hear it, you be like, oh, okay, this is a Pharrell song. Like, I can see how this is a Pharrell song, even if it sounds a little different.
No, for sure.
You'd be like, nah, this is Pharrell's formula. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But like,
legendary formula though.
With Dr. Dre, it's like every beat. It's like dun 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 dun.
Oh, no,
like,
yeah,
it's the same shit.
Oh no, he has a certain count. He has a certain count and a certain bop to his. But I think that's all. They also do that on purpose just to let you know it's still them, and all the producers that's under them all do the same shit just to be like, hey, this is yours. So they're getting presented a lot of like regurgitated of their own stuff remixed with the younger person sometimes.
Not with Dre though. Like, I mean, all the Dre shit. I remember like none of whatchamacallit shit sounded like Dre shit. I'm gonna be real.
What, Storch?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
His shit didn't sound like Dre shit, but like I thought Timberland really had this sound, right? Like, listen, I thought Timberland was my favorite producer at one time, right? I used to think Timberland had this sound, but he had these two niggas under him that became super mega stars once they stopped ghost producing for him. Ryan Tedder and Danger Hands. Danger Hands, I'm So Fly. He made that I'm Britney Bitch song. You know, something turn the lights down. Some shit, whatever song that is, where she's like, it's Britney Bitch. That big song, he made that. He made Bieber shit. Like Ryan Tedder, I mean, you know that big song. It's Too Late to Apologize. That's them. And if you listen to that song, you think Timberland produced it, but it's the other nigga. It's the white guy.
Oh, okay.
So like this whole time, I was like, damn, this nigga Timberland, and it was really these two niggas, dog.
Well, I mean, I've seen Timberland. If you watch some of the live stuff that he's done too, I've seen him like make some
Timberland.
shit.
I'm not saying Timberland can't make beats.
He can.
No.
Just as
before these two niggas came in, he had the sound that was flooding with all the Aaliyah tracks and the Guy tracks and the Missy tracks.
Was he around during the Nelly? Were they around during the Nelly Furtado?
Yes.
So that's when the change came mixed in with the Timberland, because he needed to get more into the pop sound. Even though he was kind of doing it, it made it a lot better because he really had Justin Timberlake and he started leaking everywhere. So it was like, all right, let me go ahead and get these little two fly young dudes and just y'all cook up some stuff, and you know I'm gonna put the stamp on it. Y'all gonna launch out. That's really what that was. You know what I'm saying? But Timberland could get down because
Timberland. I'm not saying he could get down. I'm just talking about the sound that when I paused, that I heard, and I was like, damn, this nigga Timberland is awesome. Right? It kind of wasn't him, but it was him.
It was under his
because 9 times out of 10 it wouldn't have got, those beats wouldn't have got placed if his name wasn't on it.
That's the part. That's the part, you know. Yeah.
All that shit.
Yeah, and Danger Hands is huge. The other guy's huge.
Ryan Tedder's huge.
Tedder's huge.
Ryan Tedder was like a little trivia. Maybe if you're on like a game show or something, this comes up.
Google it. You know what I'm saying?
He wrote a song, and he gave it to both Beyonce and Kelly Clarkson, and they both put it on their album. Same song. It's like the first time that's happened. Same exact song.
You gotta sell the product.
It's hilarious.
You gotta put it out in the market, and
or he produced the song. I'm sorry, he produced the song, and they both used the same beat.
It was kind of like Mike Will when he did that with
I think maybe in like a different key or something.
Remember
like that.
Bands Will Make Him Dance, and then he did Rihanna's
Rihanna
joint.
shit.
Yeah, the Rihanna joint might have just been the loop, and then Bands Will Make Him Dance might have been the complete beat. To be real. If you want to go ahead,
okay.
Listen back to it.
Bands to Make Him Dance
was complete. Was the complete version.
And then Rihanna's song, they're the same exact beat, but they're different.
One's the loop.
It's a different key.
One's a loop. Yeah,
one's not as hard as Bands to Make Her Dance is a little more harder than the Rihanna song.
Because Juicy J's voice too, Bands to Make, you know that.
No,
that
I'm talking about like the actual music, like the bass, that type of shit. How it hits, the way the drums sound.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Bands to Make Her Dance was definitely meant for mainstream, and Juicy J made Bands to Make Him Dance in his hotel room one night.
And got Taylor Gang to pay for it. They put it out. It was a hit. Rihanna already had probably the reference, and doing
she put her shit out.
She put her shit
that
out
was a
there
hit.
because it was like, damn, I skipped out on this beat. I'm taking this beat from Juicy. Different key, different vibe. You know what I'm saying? No, it was still the same vibe because they basically played them songs back to back, for sure. But yeah, like that's the same kind of in the
Boosie
same pocket.
said, sorry to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
It just popped in my head. Boosie said that Carisha was finer than JT. And he based that off of how Puffy was acting when they were doing the show, like how he was like all I don't know. But like you gotta read the thing. But he said that Young Miami is better than JT. Thoughts?
Actually I know a lot of people that say that.
You think so?
Yeah,
I thought JT was a little better than Carisha, honestly.
It just
I like light skinned girls.
No, honestly, I want to say.
I feel like they like JT's character more. Like.
And at one point, JT.
Scammer. Sound like a little scammer.
And at one point.
Sound like a little.
You know how like some
point,
guys
JT
just like
more,
sluts
and
like just like that. Like some dudes just love thoughts. You know what I mean?
But at one point, JT was also like more natural, just because she couldn't do all them. You know what I'm saying?
But after she got out of prison, she glowed up.
Yeah. She did everything. She
like,
did the
Carisha glowed up too after the pregnancy, but I think JT's glow up just looks a little better to me.
I mean, I'm telling you, the young bulls. I'll say this, man. They saying Carisha. You know what I'm saying? For me, it all depends on just what I'm feeling. If I were, light skinned girl like Mike Jackson, dark skinned girl like Michael Jackson, for me, you're gonna get thrilling for me either way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's just what's gonna happen.
That's a big fact.
Like that's just what's gonna happen. So I mean, for me, it's just whatever day it is.
So here's the thing.
That's just me.
I don't want to get flamed, but it's just like something about I can't stand Carisha's voice. Like I cannot.
Yeah, I definitely.
Well, maybe.
Definitely.
Well, you heard her just regularly talk, or
yes.
I have heard.
When
her
she
talk.
was asking all the
like
questions,
a nagging type voice.
Yeah.
Like, oh my gosh, I couldn't listen to that all day.
That is a big effect too, because like voice
like,
on
as bad as she is,
a voice on
and
a
she's
female.
bad. She glue up too, but it's just like, oh, whoa, that voice though.
I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Listen, the voice is very important.
Like they got to find a way to auto tune life. You know what I mean? Because that voice is just like it's screeching. It's like nails on a chalkboard.
I've known females with the high pitched screechy voice, and I've known females with the low. And I'm like, yo, that both of them things don't work for me, really. You know what I'm saying? It's just because after a while,
deep voices is kind of off putting.
The
deeper voice is just like, oh,
yeah, it just works my nerves a little different. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just a little different. I don't try to have any like little sticklers like that. I try to rise above it mentally, but nah, it hits. It hits. So I feel you on that. Like if we're talking about like not just a one night, we talking about dating, wifing, of course, like that. Then yeah, of course. Like I could definitely see why that's an effect. You know what I'm saying? JT, I'm definitely gonna feel her voice way more, even if she coming off talking some shit.
Yeah, I like JT's voice a little bit more.
I feel that.
I think maybe JT's the better rapper, potentially.
I mean, but Carisha's definitely on the path of.
Carisha's definitely.
She got the limelight.
Yeah, she got the limelight.
She got the limelight
For sure. I thought the little Uzi thing was gonna kind of give JT the limelight.
Unless
he's not really like out there with her like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of just he shows up.
Reserves with her.
Well, they were at the BET Awards. You know what I'm saying?
He, goes to,
He
like,
probably
little
really-
events with her, like, you
He
know
probably
what
really likes her.
I'm saying? Talking about like making her like rebranding her type shit. Like, nah.
Yeah, I don't think he's like on some, oh, let's do some songs together type shit. You know what I'm saying? It's more like, hey, we dating, I'm feeling you, this and that. We gonna pop up to the hip hop events together. We're gonna do our own thing and keep it like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel that because I think what the girl that St. John was dating or whatever. Mm-hmm. Was actually he had a beef over. I think he probably put her more in the limelight.
Oh,
So he probably learned a little bit. Like I need to go ahead and just focus on the brand, and she got her own brand, and we gonna keep it like that. You know what I'm saying? He going.
Yeah.
He's doing the opposite Dirk. I'm not throwing no alleys right now. The alley is you're with me, and that's the alley right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, what else do you need? Like, hey, but nah, honestly, JT will get her own shot. There's a certain look that she got to. Like, I don't know if she knows how to sing, but if she does, she gonna take a lot of these R&B chicks looks out the way because she already got a good look. You know what I'm saying? Overall, in that type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if she wanted to do that, because she does kind of have that vibe, like the newer R&B chick. You know what I'm saying? But she can rap hard. So if she decided to double down on that, or she could be kind of a Remy Ma, down south Remy Ma type of boss kind of thing going, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But we were talking about this the other day, though. Lotto's definitely taking that spot when it comes to these like single female artists type shit. You know what I'm saying?
She's the next one.
Yeah, she's the next up. She's gonna take that. I'll give it to her on that one.
She's definitely the next one.
But yeah, when it comes, if I had to choose though, I'll pick Carisha on this one.
You pick Carisha?
I'll pick Carisha on this one. I'm going opposite what I usually do, just because I usually go with the darker skinned chick all the time. So I'm just gonna flip it up. I'm feeling real light today. You know what I'm saying?
I like JT. I'm gonna put my vote in.
And
for
mind
JT.
you, I drink brown water all the time.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm usually a Hennessy goer. You know what I'm saying? But right now, I'm drinking some tequila. Right now, I'm just drinking. That's what it is for today.
I don't know. I'm partial.
You partial?
Yeah, because
it really is all depends on the day, ain't it?
Yeah.
With them two, like
depend on the day.
it really depend on the day, depend on the angle. Be like, I'm rocking with you. Like
I'm feeling a little light skin today.
it was like, yeah, I'm going with you. It sucks that I didn't really make a choice, but like if I had to, I'll just say, you know what, today, right now, I'm feeling light skinned. You know what I mean?
What are you talking about? You talking about like talking? Like
Nah. We just get into it. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's a different scenario, like
that's just a toss up. So
You think?
yeah, because we never actually know.
You guys trying to be politically correct. It's cool though.
It's
Cool though. I'm gonna stand on this JT rock.
No.
but
I mean,
like I
shit.
said, it's a toss up because they both have their benefits
Yo, so somebody told me this.
in that regard.
Yeah.
Somebody told me this story, right? And like he's never lied or anything like that before, but it just seems so outlandish to me. Right? I don't know. This let me see how you guys think about it, right? He has a girlfriend. He had a girlfriend at the time. And he had his kid is Colombian. He's a Spanish guy. And he went to Colombia one time and faked a kidnapping. Had niggas punch him in the face and all that. Throw him in water, throw him in dirt, all of that stuff, just to get away from his girl for a week.
That's a little strong.
That's hella toxic.
That's real
You
strong.
need to get out of there.
Yeah, why don't you just dead it?
And he had a 7-day bender in Colombia.
Like, does he have a kid with this chick?
No.
They
Not with that girl at the time. But he has a son in Colombia. So that's why.
Oh, okay. So he went to go see the son and still have a bender.
Yes.
Okay. Still actor of the year.
It's just like when I heard that shit out, I was just like.
Nah,
I was
that's a
just
fact.
like.
That's a fact.
Whoa.
That's a fact.
Like I couldn't even. When you hear shit like that, it just makes anything that I've done just seem like that was nothing.
Hey, listen.
But I'm just saying, like, if you have to do that, like, obviously.
Yeah, you
I don't
could.
know though. Some of these chicks is crazy though, bro.
That's understandable.
And some of these girls you just can't get away from.
But if you,
Yeah, no,
I mean,
but yeah, no.
I guess it's easier said than done.
Yeah, it is easier said than done, but damn.
But that's a little excessive.
Like, if you really like are, because I'm kind of.
All right, because
Is it because she's that crazy?
Plan that much to do some shit like that, so for you to go out your way to do all of that, bro, like you might as well. You might as well just leave.
Yeah, that's my general consensus.
Yeah, no, I agree.
That's my general consensus. I was just like,
I agree.
you know
with
the
that.
meme of the white guy when he's just shit.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like if you really like to do all that, it kind of has me wondering, like, is it that he wants to keep her that much, or is he that crazy? You know what I'm saying? It's got to be one of the two.
I mean,
Niggas.
Either he wants out.
Niggas will do anything.
No, that's for sure. Because there's some people, motherfuckers want to have their cake and eat it too all day, and people want to keep certain things around. Because if you're telling me that's his
like
girl,
comfort.
Yeah, it's
I don't know
comfort.
if it's his current girl. It was just a story he told.
It was just a story, not an ex-wife, not nothing. Like if it was an ex-wife, I could.
I don't even think it was his ex-wife. I just think it was a girlfriend at the time.
Girlfriend at the time. It's kind of deep.
A lot of people with money do some wild shit, bro.
That's deep. I ain't even gonna lie. That's deep.
How long he was with her though?
I didn't even ask.
Yeah, that's deep.
I was just like,
sheesh.
I've heard some wild stories, but that may have taken the cake.
No, that's a wild one. That right there. He said got thrown in the dirt lake. Grimy cell phone video, probably with the little, barely a flashlight on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like the whole nine. The whole nine.
You know what I'm saying?
Whole nine. And I tend to believe him.
His girl probably trying to figure out how to call the Colombian police over there. They don't give no fucks over there, so he's just probably chilling, lamping.
If you call the police, he's dead. That type of.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's that's funny. That's funny. Strong though.
That's very strong.
Like
that's Herculean.
That's way above a lie though. You went with video production,
but it goes with the theme that niggas ain't shit.
Nah, look, he had video production, actors. He went. What's the name on it?
He's had his brethren punch him in the face 3 times.
Yeah,
and paid him.
Who's homeboy, man?
That's a lot.
Damn, who's homeboy that went to jail for doing that shit, man?
Jussie.
Jussie. Yeah,
Pause.
the Smollett.
That's crazy.
He pulled the Smollett.
I heard he was at the BET Awards. They definitely got a joke. They got some jokes off.
Oh yeah.
Like who let this guy in here?
Oh yeah, it's funny because I think his sister's in like that new Chris Hemsworth movie, and like that's like one of the first. His sister's a good actress. Oh yeah. But
she's been in it since she was a kid.
Yeah, first thing I remember, it was just thinking about it when I seen her. Her
whole family was in a TV show.
Oh yeah. First thing though was just remembering what he did. It was just funny as hell though. Like,
he still says that it wasn't staged. What are your thoughts?
Man, just like homie shit and goddamn Columbia wasn't staged, right?
Oh man, I think he did it, but
yeah, he did that. Come on, like it's just too many inconsistencies with the story.
Like, and was this like a social media? Like, what?
You literally had people investigating.
Yeah, I mean they spent money.
Yeah, they spent money to actually investigate it. So at the end of the day, I don't think they got that wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you had the people that was there swapping out what actually happened. It's not like you want to confess that you're actually robbing somebody, but how would they come up with a story that actually works against you? And you're actually probably would be the more credible person because you called the police. And most of the time when you call the police first, you'll win that situation most of the time, not all the time. If they walk in and they see you're in the wrong, they can't do anything and they can just walk away from it. But if you're consistent of what you're doing, what was said on the phone, and that's what they walk into, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. So these guys came in, he took the L. He really don't want to take the L. That's really what that is, of him not admitting that is actually what happened and it wasn't staged. Smollett is literally a verb now. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's an action. It's an action that you do. Smolletting. You know what I'm saying?
Anything else in the atmosphere and the lexicon?
Shit, that's all I got for right now on my notes. But if you got a few things,
how long has it been so far?
I think we got the 2 hour piece, a little bit above. We're right around there. Plus, we did put a close to a 40 piece before this. To be fair,
maybe.
Yeah, no, we did.
We did. Yeah, it kind of sucked though.
Yeah, definitely did. But no, this episode was pretty good so far. I mean, I'm rocking.
Yeah, I don't want to struggle to talk about anything else. I mean, I ain't really too much shit popping. It's been hot or it's been rainy down here, so ain't really too much going on.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just the last piece of evidence of more of this Durant drama before we go. They trying to say Lakers would potentially have a package that they could trade for.
Yo, this nigga LeBron ain't shit. That's all I'm saying. This nigga LeBron ain't shit. If Kevin Durant joins LeBron, dog.
Nah, they traded AD though. AD gone.
Yeah, they want AD.
Yeah, AD gotta go.
They want AD like that. Now that it would happen, like for sure. It's like, yeah, just come out here, man.
AD and then that.
LeBron and KD. Oh man, that would be crazy though. I know the Clippers would be hot. They would be pissed off at that. For sure.
Everybody in the West would be hot.
Yeah, LeBron ain't shit, man. If you get KD, dog, like, I don't know. A lot of y'all have this man in his in your top, you know, top whatever, but like certain moves.
Yeah, I don't know if KD's doing that taking that verbal abuse twice, but boy, if that happens, goddamn.
Russ got to go too. It got to be AD and Russ.
Yeah, it got to be something like that. I'm not even gonna.
Russ can't be there.
Yeah, I can't even fight you on that. Like, I kind of agree because Russ really had a bad year.
Even though that's
last
like $80 million.
You know what I'm saying? A real bad year last year. So, shit, man. And Jalen Brunson is near
he's going to the Knicks.
110 million.
Yeah, but it's gonna be kind of weird having his dad there, dog. Like, it's one thing like in high school and this, that, and the third, but this is a professional setting now. Like, there's an accountability factor. Like, he gonna get away with everything.
And your boy is on. Oh, PJ Tucker is on the Sixers. 3 years, $33 million.
Yeah, that's what he wanted.
But he was a free agent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. Miami was trying to pay him 28 or 29. They should have found that other $4 million.
Anthony Simons, 4 year, $100 million.
Okay, I can see that.
Yep.
He's a young baller.
Devin Booker signs a 4 year deal, $214 million. Back with the Suns.
Back with the Suns.
We got Bobby Portis back with the Bucks, 4 years, $49 million deal.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Bug eyes.
Malik Monk, Kings.
Oh, they were trying to re-sign him.
Yeah, he's out of there. So
for
they
what?
Got for $19 million for 2 years.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. That's
not bad. You deserve it.
The Amir Coffey.
Okay.
Clippers agreed to a 3 year deal, $11 million. That's actually kind of a low key steal because he did drop like 40 points and a couple high 30s or some shit like that.
Yeah.
In a little row. You got Lou Dort back to the Thunder, agreed to a 5-year deal, $87.5 million.
Okay.
And let's see if there's any more before we head. Oh no, there looks like there's a few more. You got Chris Boucher, agrees to Raptors, back with the Raptors at $35 million.
3 years?
Yeah, 3 years. And you got Thad Young back with the Raptors, 2 years, $16 million deal.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it about time for OG Anunoby to sign a deal?
Oh, yeah, pretty soon. You got Jokic, agrees with the Nuggets, 5-year deal.
Supermax.
Yeah, Supermax, $264 million.
Mm-hmm.
You got Dwayne Dedman with the 2-year deal, $9 million. Reed, Nuggets, 2-year deal. DeAndre Jordan agrees to deal with the Nuggets. Damian Jones agrees to a 2-year deal with the Lakers. Tyus Jones back with the Grizzlies, 2-year deals, $30 million, so that's 15 a pop. You got Nicholas Batum back with the Clippers, $22 million. Mo Bamba back with the Magic, 21, 2-year. Daniel House, 2 years, back with the Sixers. Jared Jackson Jr. and he's out for 4 to 6 months after surgery to repair that broken foot.
How much he got paid?
No money, just he's out.
I thought you said Jared. Oh, just he's out.
Yeah, he's out. He's going to be out for 4 to 6 months.
He always hurt.
Yeah, he definitely is.
That's kind of derailing his career.
But yeah, that's the start of free agency. You know, all those signings. Lots of craziness happening in the NBA.
Yet again, the Knicks ain't do shit, man.
Oh yeah,
ain't gonna be bing bonging this year.
Typical Knicks.
Knicks shit.
Ain't gonna be bing bonging at all.
I mean, shoot, it's gonna take some time. Y'all just gotta grow it organically. You know what I'm saying? Just keep drafting, keep picking up players.
Tired of all this shit.
Y'all got 3 left-handed players to
oh my god,
in.
that can't play with their right at all. Well, Jalen Brunson can play with his right.
Yeah, he can.
So,
the other 2 really.
Hopefully, oh man, I don't even want to talk about this. This shit makes me upset.
Force them right.
Fucking Knicks.
All right, guys.
All right, y'all boys. Peace.
Peace.
Later.